I've been prompted to just sharing my content. And we're live. Coach Shiesty, that's my dub.
Bitch, run me my fade.
Run me my fade.
Run this fade.
Dog, catch the fade, dog. Rush you on sight, dog.
If that nigga know how to do tent fades.
That nigga fade clean as shit.
He told him he want to go catch that fade.
Who want to fucking fade in this bitch?
He said, catch my fade.
Come run your fade, nigga.
You can drop off your kid and run my fade. Today I got time, girl.
Shut up! Let's run this bitch.
And we are live.
What up? Oh, damn. Just had me.
I'm a Cito. Where you at? Been trying to reach you. On the phone, you know I need you. Got me screaming, I've been singing today, y'all.
This happens to be the Fade City Returns. I'm audio by Arson.
Fade City
by my good brothers.
Kind of still underground, but not underground. We still here though.
I mean, I'm underground. I don't know if y'all underground.
I'm outside. Catch me outside.
Yo said double diesel. This nigga said I got pink pineapples. Double diesel. 93.
Who echoing?
That's probably on here because Dev around here.
Dev over there. Yeah, that's definitely not optimal. Nobody got like
volume down.
Some headphones or just volume down. That'll work too. Not muted, my nigga. But
what I'm saying is, can you hear me talking?
Oh, I can still hear you talking though. So
exactly. My phone muted.
It's still a little bit of an echo.
Hold up. He on my microphone. Oh, you gotta mute your sound.
Turn off the mic.
Turn your speaker down. You don't. I ain't really
got to turn your mic sound down.
Is there echo?
Nah, no more echo. There you go, my nigga.
Can he turn his mic back on or no?
You can turn your mic back on though, so I can actually hear you clearly. And hopefully Cheatham won't.
That's better.
No.
It still got that.
Yeah.
Turn it back off.
Yeah.
Turn it back off.
Yeah. Damn, yo. I feel like this is all my fault.
It is all your fault, Lou.
I think not,
Lou. So it is.
I think
Lou, I'm joking, Lou. I would never just put everything on you.
No, I'm fucking with you, but I'm sitting there like, damn, I am the only nigga not in Baltimore right now. But yeah, so where we start, Joe? This has been like an uneventful event for last week.
I think y'all should start with the football.
Well,
no, hold on, please, before we start with anything, I'd like to say I'm glad the world finally knows about Brandon Grimes.
Who?
Brandon Grimes. No? All right, about 5 years, we're going to revisit that name. We can continue on with it.
You said the world finally know about Brandon Grimes.
Yeah, like I just felt like I was not included in the world somehow. Who the fuck is Brandon Grimes?
Brittany Griner, yo. Brittany Griner. That's Brandon Grimes. That's who she'll be in 5 years on the Russian national basketball team.
More than nobody give a fuck.
Hey, yo, no, he's saying that they're going to keep her ass forever.
Yo.
They're going to cut her hair for real and have her on the Russian national basketball team as a nigga named Brandon.
Sound like we need to jump into your topic, Cheatham.
Damn.
Sound like we need to jump into your topic.
I mean, that did jump straight into your topic, though. So we saved the football?
Yeah. Because obviously nobody cares about football.
Matter of fact, let us run for a while before we get to that, so we make sure we don't get, you know what I mean, the live stop to take it down or nothing like that before we get in the Cheatham topic.
Damn, bro, it ain't a lot of niggas.
Cheatham got me scared for the algorithm. But yeah.
Hey, yo. Nah, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
So.
Oh yeah.
Brittany Griner got a date. Apparently, they're holding it until at least May something.
Damn, that gotta suck. I wonder what they feed you in Russian, Jim.
Yo, my man from the Wire, yo. My man, the Russian dude that Marla was trying reaching the jail. You remember what my man said?
Mm-hmm. He was like, "This is like a vacation."
That's my man said that shit to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
he said, "This is nothing. This is nothing."
You think this is prison? I don't need your fucking canteen. That's what my man said, yo. Real shit.
So she probably going through some bullshit over that motherfucker for real.
Yeah, but at least you got a date, yo. It ain't gonna be a they keep it forever thing.
Shit, I don't know. If they gonna go through a regime change out that bitch, you can't say what the fuck they talking about that.
They ain't going through no regime change in Russia. You're not letting go of power at all. Putin is, you know what I mean? Putin is footing niggas' asses over there and trying to take back his old land.
I ain't never got these little scoops on that shit.
Like, you gotta think of it. Like, to Putin's granddaddy, Ukraine don't even exist.
I want with mango. It's no pineapple.
I thought it was pineapple in that one.
You gonna sell it?
No, that nigga, like, no, yo, god damn. We can hear you, niggas. Like,
oh, my bad.
What the fuck? But yeah, that nigga ain't letting go of no power, yo.
I'm just saying. This nigga clearly on some other shit right now. I mean, this bitch 6'9". She better not be getting beat up.
Hey, yo, free the real, yo.
I'm sure some Valentina Shevchenko bitch locked up in Russia for real, probably beating the shit out of her. But at the same time, she probably having the time of her life, honestly.
I mean, that's fucked up that you said that like that because I get what you're hinting at. But at the same time, like, yo, you fucked up overseas somewhere and you violated one of their rules. If this was Abu Dhabi, nobody would even be talking about you. And they would still be keeping your ass. I ain't trying to hear that shit just because it's a war going on. We gotta try to make these niggas like they're the worst people because they holding Brittany fucking Griner.
You can't say that like that.
Why not?
I don't know, it just sounds fucked up. Nigga, I ain't even gonna hold you.
Like, it is what it is, yo. Like, yo, if they didn't tell you they was holding Brittany Griner, would you even know that they had Brittany Griner?
Yes.
You at no point in your life said, oh my God, Brittany Griner's missing.
That's not true. When she dunked, I was excited.
Were you excited by the dunks that she was pulling off at 6'9"? Let's be honest. She's 6'9", and she dunked like a 2K 5'9" rim grazer.
Hey yo, she got a little highlight tape where she just not in game dunks, but she just dunking, and she can do a couple little dunks for real.
So not in the game though.
No, not in the game.
Not the game. Not the game that we live and die for. You talking about practice?
Yeah, like to where though Brittany Griner really athletic as fuck for real. Like when she said she can beat Boogie 1-on-1, I was like, bitch, now you tripping. But like, she athletic as fuck.
Yo, at 6'9", he said that he was impressed or excited about her dunking. And I'm just asking, were you really?
Yo, Yes, I was, yo. I know some 6'9" niggas in high school that I went with that could not play basketball, my nigga. I understand how, like, I know niggas that's 6'2", 325 who can't block to save their ass off. I played with a lot of them. So just because you got the size really don't mean everything.
Yo, I think them 6'9" niggas that couldn't play basketball, if they had to travel probably like she doing in practice to get her dunks off, they could probably dunk. But that's me. You know what I mean? I hope that she has safe return. I don't want to see nobody be locked up. But at the same time, they like people trying to treat it like it's a national issue. And it's like, bruh, if it was somewhere else where the same thing could happen, if it was in China, would we be having such a making all this noise about it, or would she just be a dumb person that got caught doing some shit where she wasn't supposed to, and now
if she was in China, she'd only been there for a week, my nigga. Take that.
I don't know about that, bro, because they
was ready to bust D'Angelo ball head for real.
Exactly.
So she made interested, yo, as far as the fucking politics and like trades and all of that shit, bro. Like, yo, China really do something, bro. Like, we already cut them up when it comes to a lot of shit. They like, when it comes to the war that Russia fighting right now with Ukraine, the United States just told them, like, yo, if y'all give them any type of help, we don't give a fuck if y'all dropping water off them. We cutting y'all off. You feel me? So it's that. I don't really think
that's all.
Hey yo, I got a question. Like, you think that's gonna hurt us more or hurt them more?
In all actuality, it will hurt us in the beginning, but at the same time, it's gonna create better businesses here, bro. It's gonna create better opportunity here for the people that's here. Just like how all the manufacturer companies that's in other countries, shit made cheaper, cool, but it ain't been made here. So ain't nobody here working that shit. You remember that? I know I'm being technical and political and going by the book as far as when I'm trying to make a statement with it. But yeah, that's what I think, yo. Like, it's gonna fuck up in the end. But when the last time you seen some shit that said made in China?
When the last time I seen some shit that said made in China?
I don't know.
It don't say
15
no
seconds ago.
Well,
almost every day and every second.
I don't know, bro.
Bruh, what type of phone you got?
Oh, you using this phone?
What type of phone you got, Dave?
iPhone.
Made in China. The fuck is we talking about?
How long you think this iPhone been in the United States before I got it? How long you think the cars that come from other countries are in the United States before they make it to the lot?
It depends. I can tell you that my computer, I saw it get tracked across the water, make it through customs that came directly from Apple, from China.
What I'm saying is how long it been sitting down at the port.
It didn't sit long. I'm saying when it got shipped, it was I ordered it. I could see it get tracked when they delivered it. It was 7 days between when it actually got sent over and when it got to me. So we got a week of having still Chinese shit, and then we fucked.
Bro, that's not what I'm saying, bro. What I'm saying is, if it's since the pandemic, right? When the pandemic started, 2019, 2020, 2020, right? All right, bet. It's still 2020 new cars at the port that ain't making it to the lot yet. I know this for a fact. I just was having this conversation earlier with somebody that transport cars. It's
but
still
they ain't been there the whole time.
Bro, listen to me real quick. So it's 2020 cars, the year 2020 cars that have not made it to the lot just yet. Some of them are personally customized for individuals, but a lot of them were supposed to make it to the lot, but they didn't. So with that being said, I would assume that it's toothpaste, it's toilet tissue, it's fucking knapsacks, everything that we would get from China still down there, motherfucker, that ain't made its way up top yet. Or made its way to whoever it need to make its way to. So I'm sure that we do have years supplies worth of shit. You feel me? When it comes to a lot of that shit, bro. To where so we won't need China. If it's gonna take us 5 years to recover from cutting them off, we might not really feel it until a year and a half later, into the 5 years. because of what we already got. Just like when it come to money, we got hella reserves on the money tip. If shit all hit the fan, print that shit out.
Bruh,
It's like they do with the stimulus checks.
The ports don't have enough space to have years worth of supply shit. That's just, and the other thing is you got to remember with the car thing. You got to remember with the car thing. You got to remember with the car thing, it's old cars still coming over because everything was backed up because of the chip shortage. That's a different issue than other products. Like, so because I got 1,700 molds of a 2020 Ford Taurus sitting, waiting on a chip from over there. And at which point, I'm not just going to get rid of the molds because the year changed. When I finally get the chips, I'm going to throw them in there, and I'm going to still try to supply my fleet vehicles and things like that, like I always have. It's not like the shit just always was sitting there for no reason. It was a reason. It was something that they was waiting on. That's why those older model year cars that don't have mileage and are brand new are just making it there. That's conflating issues. That's a different thing. When it comes to the stuff that you're talking about, it's not enough space to hold years worth of supplies or toilet tissues at the ports for all of America. That's
correct.
Not how that works.
It may not be tissue at the port, bro, but it might be at a warehouse.
All of those things. The fact that it's a variation of things means you have less space to allocate.
I don't know about that one, bro. I think I'm gonna stick with what I believe in that. I think we got hella supplies worth of shit that we don't really need nothing from nobody. Like, if we ain't gonna make it seem like we need it from, even if we do need it. I don't think we really hope, like, yo, just think about all the shit that you don't know, bro. Like, it could be another world underneath of the world that we live in. Like, you don't know what the fuck, nothing. Like, niggas don't know nothing, bro. Niggas don't know nothing.
So because you don't know, you're gonna act as though you don't have to work within scarcity. What'd you say, Tita?
We don't know shit.
Yeah, but because you don't know, you're gonna act like there's not a scarcity, or you're gonna act like there is.
Yo, when niggas was talking about toilet tissue, I walked out the front door just to make sure it was still trees up, yo. I was so confused. So I'm just saying, bro.
Hey, yo.
Why wouldn't we have access?
I could understand, like, the chickens. Like, it's more people on Earth than everything. So when they say it's going to be a meat shortage, that makes sense to me. Right? Because it's more people on Earth ever in the history of the Earth. You know what I'm saying? So you got to mass produce food. That's why they was putting the steroids and that shit. And obviously, people was having babies faster than they coming up with technology to mass produce food. All right? So that makes sense to me, that it's a shortage in that. Well, shit like toilet paper and motherfucking hand sanitizer and shit like that, I don't understand why it's a shortage and all that shit for real, because that seems like that's readily accessible. Like the shit that make hand sanitizer.
Because we don't make it here, we gotta start the processes of making that shit here.
Yeah.
That's what happened when you cut outside countries off.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happened when you moved all that shit there in the first place. That shit was all originally here, and then you moved it.
Yeah, because it was cheaper.
The labor cheaper. Hell yeah, the material's cheaper.
Everything cheaper, but that's what you get for being greedy, because now they got you by the balls.
And if they bring Apple back here, you feel me? Fuck being able to put $300 down on your phone that costs $1,800. That bitch gonna be $3,000. You feel me? Because it's made in the United States now.
Facts. But that's why this shit don't need to be made in the United States, and the United States need to stay out of other people's business.
States not the type of just keep letting niggas bitch them, bro. Like they told China, yo. I'm trying to tell you, I was reading and watching and reading, yo. They said if they even drop a care package of water.
I don't mean to cut you off, yo. That shit was slick because I handed you the blunt and then went through the camera. See, like that shit was slick. Shit was hard as motherfucker. It's like I passed the blunt through like another dimension to your shit. That shit was hard, for real. But continue. I didn't mean to cut you off. I was like, damn, that was slick as a bitch. Like we right here, but we not one. Yeah, that was hard.
Yo, you got to remember that there ain't no way we bitch in America. You saying America's not gonna let themselves to be bitch, but it's really none of America's business.
Yeah, nah. Hey, yo, shit. Our shit should be here anyway.
Yeah, actually, so.
What do you mean? What Russia does with Ukraine is none of America's business.
No, nothing. No, that ain't nothing. I don't give a fuck. No, because you see what they doing to black people over that bitch for real. Like they don't fuck with us either. So I don't give a fuck. They great Ukraine. I'm sorry, hey, but look, nigga, I don't know, nigga. They taking y'all shit for real. Fight for real. Y'all got over that bitch for real. Y'all in good hands for real. Y'all got Lomachenko, Usyk, the motherfucking Klitschko brothers, nigga. That y'all tough. That shit will line up if I ever heard it for real. Like nigga, y'all, yeah, that's tough. Y'all gonna be fighting. You got Klitschko's over that bitch with guns. That's dangerous. Like that's tough.
Bruh, it's none of our business for the fact that the last time we tried to have a part of our country separate, we killed them until they stopped.
I'm just saying, if niggas showed up to Hawaii and was like, look, this is part of Mexico, niggas gonna be trying to hear that shit.
If niggas showed up to Hawaii,
that's like that for real, because they ain't going to fuck with us. Like,
yo, Russia and Ukraine right next to each other, just like we in Mexico. We was about to go to war with fucking Cuba.
No. I think you got your places. If you got your places thrown up,
Mexico at one point in time.
You gotta go to California or Texas.
Hey yo, niggas took this whole motherfucking thing for real, like so.
Mexico, my nigga. There's New Mexico. Like,
hey yo, this shit was all taken. Let alone the shit that they took later on, for real. Like this shit was all taken.
Talk about getting people's business.
So you're saying that the Indians shouldn't be able to fight for their land. You're saying that Mexicans shouldn't feel the way about Texas or California. You're saying that none of that should happen.
Yeah, because they definitely took all that shit for real. Like I'm merely saying that this shit happens. So I don't give a fuck that it's happening over there with them niggas because they don't give a fuck about me. Like, I don't give a fuck about them.
What I'm saying is if Russia get Ukraine, yo, it's not in our best interest.
If Russia get Ukraine, what
in our best interest? In whose best interest?
Ukraine was part of Russia at one point in time, and it still didn't make no difference.
Who the fuck brought Republican Dev to the show today?
Right there, yo. And if they take them other countries, we on fire. Like when I say we on fire, yo, like we on fire. Like the whole NATO group of like fucking 15 European countries and then the United States, my nigga. Like we the only outside group in that shit with them other countries. And then Russia take over Ukraine, who was trying to get into NATO. Shit gonna get real because Ukraine is the second biggest compared to Russia. All the other shits around is smaller, but all the other shits is protected by the United States. You feel me? And if they take Ukraine, you think they not gonna try to take the next one? Well, the next one. And once they get all them fucking countries over there, they get the nuclear plants in this country, and this country, and this country, they won't fucking be. All right, go ahead, US. Now what you guys say?
It
was the US. It was the USSR.
Right.
And they was on our side.
Huh?
Don't forget that part. It's been a Cold War because they were on our side in World War II.
Hey, yo, all I'm saying is that this shit all happened before. Like somebody's always beefing. And we always get in the middle of it for whatever reason. And that's just the way the world works. We the powerhouse for real. Like we gonna have some say so and shit for real. Like nigga, we got say so in y'all shit when they not beefing. Like it is what it is.
Yo, niggas got trillions of dollars to send over there. I'm sure we got some backup to it. That's how I look at it, bro. We gotta have fucking loads of toothpaste somewhere in some warehouse underneath some cellar somewhere, my nigga. Like, we ain't running out of deodorant, bro. If this soap is going nowhere, bro.
Bro, at the end of the day, toilet paper important, yo, but just get in the shower when you're in the house, bro. It ain't
That's
even that
shit.
It ain't even that serious, bro. Hey yo. Hey, yo.
But why should we go? why should we go through all that extra shit for some shit that we shouldn't even have our nose in the first place?
Hey, bro, at one point, hey, yo, I'm pretty sure when toilet paper first came out, it was probably like the new shit. Oh my God, you see this shit? Like, what? So we don't gotta take a shower after we get.
No, so we don't gotta use the leaves from the tree.
Like this, like
have
honestly, toilet paper just don't seem like that hard to make for real, bro. Like I feel like we can make our own toilet paper for real.
We can, but it takes time.
Hey, yo, I done balled up the newspaper a couple times. Like you just or a piece of notebook paper for you keep balling it up and unballing it, ball it up, ball it, get a little soft after you do that shit. But I'm just saying, yo, shit could be a lot worse. 100%.
Yeah, yo, but are you gonna go through how bad it is for some shit that your nose shouldn't be in the first place?
Hey, yo, my thing is, yo, like to where as though, hey, yo, honestly, yo, I was going to say nothing that go on outside of my house be affecting me. Like I just, like you gotta adapt to shit anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's what we are as humans. We adapt to shit. Like when shit don't go how we plan, we change to the shit. So
facts.
I'm not great stress over gas prices. I'm gonna adapt to them. I'm not very stressed that that chicken is $20 a pack. I'm gonna start treating chicken like steak then. You know what I'm saying? Like it just is what it is. For like I can't control it. You know what I'm saying? So I can't do nothing about it. Like what am I gonna do? Like it is what it is. Damn, chicken $20 a pack. I'm getting one pack then. Now I'm getting thighs a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never got thighs as much as I get now. Like so that's just it is what it is, bro. You got that. We can't control this shit. We just here.
I get that, but at the same time, Dev seems like he's in support of us going to stick our nose where it don't belong. And
I mean,
you know what I'm saying, causing those times to come where we $20 a pack for chicken and all that shit to get worse because it's like that right now. Imagine what it's going to be after the supply gets limited because we want to stick our nose in some shit that don't really involve us.
That's the thing that niggas keep saying it don't involve us, bro. It really do, yo. Like,
yeah,
I don't think niggas understand how much it really do,
if a nigga taking over shit, it do involve everybody. Cause it's like if you took over that, what else you trying to do? Niggas done tried to take over the world all through the history of the world. Like so it's always gonna be one. You know what I'm saying? So
are we gonna remember that? Like the size of shit though, Ukraine is smaller than Texas. Ukraine ain't no big thing of land. Like we got to remember that map that we grew up on is a bullshit map, and all that part of the world ain't as big as certain parts of Africa is.
Hey yo,
like
it ain't. It's not a like. I dig that. Like it could be like Ukraine can be the size of Baltimore. It don't matter. They are taking shit. You motherfuckers is over here being too tough.
It was originally theirs.
All right, it's not y'all's no more. So now we in it. Like I'm like I said, yo, I'm not in some. I honestly think if it's me, if I'm in control of the United States, I'd be like, nigga, that's them niggas. But I'm pretty sure somebody in that room gonna be like, well, damn, the more shit they take, the stronger they gonna get. You might want to nip that shit in the bud. Which would be a smart thing to say and do.
Yeah, but at the same time, nobody said it to you. So at this point, we're going to go through the.
You think ain't nobody in the room say, "Hey, look, hey, yo, look, we should go fuck them up before they start getting strong," because that's what they're going to do. Hey, yo, this nigga Putin not no more.
Who, America?
Yeah, no, I'm saying like somebody in the rooms in the U.S. that
no,
way
but
these conversations are going on. Somebody
what I'm saying is America done the same thing for years. Like nobody was like, "Hey, yo, they must be stopped." Like it's just hypocritical as fuck to want to stop somebody from getting some shit back that was originally theirs. And because you claim that the people want to separate.
Hypocritical. America is hypocritical.
That's all I'm saying.
That's what they are. They hypocritical, sir.
And we about to be going through bullshit for hypocrisy's sake.
No, we always going through bullshit through for hypocrisy's sake. I'm just saying that it ain't nothing new. Like it ain't. I'm like, are you shocked by this? We gonna get in that shit. Like we not. That ain't nothing new, bro. Like that's what we do.
It's extra, and certain presidents like to feed money to the war machine, and they happen to be from a certain side of the aisle. But I don't want to go there.
Like I'm not saying. Like I said, I'm indifferent. I would mind my business. At the same time, I can understand why they like, bro. I'm gonna go over there and make sure y'all niggas ain't getting too tough over this bitch, because y'all don't fuck with us. So you cannot fuck with us on that side of the water. That's cool. But as soon as you start trying to do some tough shit, for real, we on y'all ass, which I can respect, for real. That's tough.
The rest of the world gonna feel that way too.
That's how you stay in power.
The rest of the world gonna feel that way too, but that's how you
The rest of the world can't fuck with us. They can't fuck with us unless the whole world team up. Whole world got team up.
But that's how they police each other. The whole world teams up. That's how we get to world wars, is because they police each other. But when the teams are split, you get to a world war. Is that what niggas is really trying to go through, just to be like,
you're right, Pope.
hooray, we make stuff on our own? Because that's kind of how it got there last time.
It's really not a world war. It's like 4 countries versus everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Russia, China, North Korea. Russia, China, North Korea.
Russia, China versus anybody else is a world war, my nigga. You realize that when you say, yeah, that's a fact, Trey, do that. But you realize when you say Russia, China, America, United Kingdom, which is like always gonna be together, that's the niggas that control most of the world. That's a world war, my nigga.
Yeah. Hey yo, I don't want these niggas to go to war, for real. Like I don't want to have nothing to do with that shit. I know gas gonna go up. Hey yo, no matter what the fuck go on, yo, we have no control over it. We ain't got no other choice but to just chill, and whatever the fuck happen to be, it's gonna happen, and we're gonna have to deal with it.
But gas going up is bullshit, because Russia put out like 8 to 12 million barrels of oil last year worldwide, exporting them to other countries. The United States uses 19 million barrels of oil a day. Why is this very, very minute production affecting our gas prices to the point that it is? Now, when they say it's a worldwide thing, well, they supply gas to other countries. Well, it's like, yeah, cool, but they only did 8 to 12 million, and we do 19 million in a day. We can just buy up whatever the day was. You know what I mean? We can buy the extras or whatever they was giving us at a premium that shouldn't make gas prices double like it's been doing.
Right.
Like the shit bullshit, yo. The shit bullshit.
I think it had to do with what you said at first, Lou. How we had to supply, we had to raise the price because we had to have some gas with some other countries that was cutting Russia shit off as well too.
I mean, we gotta up our supply, then that's to your shit. That's the shit that, like, yo, if you into the, I want to get off the politics shit and whatnot in a second, but if you into all that shit, you know that the main thing that the one guy that can actually give the Democrats the majority wants is production domestically of oil. And then he'll sign off on whatever the fuck else they want them to sign off on towards all of Joe Biden's plans and all that. But they won't give him that one thing. And we look like we're going into the war and we need to do that, and they still won't give him that one thing. So, who knows?
I'll tell you who don't. I don't fucking know.
Show brought to you by Poe. Did you send a
Yeah, I forwarded to him.
Cool.
I see him. He's in here.
That's one thing. And we look like we're going into the war, and we need to do that, and it still won't get from that one thing.
You gotta turn us down,
My
yo.
nigga, can we introduce you?
Can you hear?
Yep, what's good with y'all, man?
All right.
Who that?
Did you send a
Hey, you gotta turn it down,
This is
yo.
the good brother A6. It's somebody got loop back.
Hold on, let me make sure I got. There we go. Hold on, my bad.
Turn your radio down.
Yeah, I just did. Yeah, I got you. What's up, man? How y'all feeling, yo? Y'all talking my language now. Y'all talking about politics.
What's going on with you, good brother?
What's up, man? Did y'all check in the comment section? I left a whole bunch of comments in the comment section on the YouTube.
I don't even got the comments live. Actually, I do. Dang.
We can't see them.
What was you saying in the comments, though? I looked at it briefly, but it was definitely a lot.
All right. Man, where do I start? All right, with this whole war thing, man. I'm going to drop some gems on y'all, all right? Because I've been talking about this for the last month. All right, so everything you've seen on TV is fake. All right? Everything you've seen on TV about the war is fake. I got footage and I have videos and pictures of proof of such. There's a picture that's actually circulating on Instagram that's supposed to be Ukrainian soldiers arming up to fight Russians, right?
Mm-hmm.
The guns are cardboard cutouts. I can show you proof of this if you don't believe me. I can email it to you. There's videos of people supposed to be in body bags from the war, right? There's actually footage of a man in a body bag taking the body bag off because it was too hot, and somebody running over and telling him, "What the fuck are you doing? We're going live."
I seen that.
Right? Yeah, psychological operation. You need to look up the CIA operation called, I think it was Operation Mockingbird, as a matter of fact. The CIA basically uses TV to control your emotions in order to sway the public to feel a certain way about something. What they're basically trying to do is usher in the electric cars. They're trying to get rid of gasoline completely. Gas is on the way out. They got to push everything towards the electric cars themselves, and they got to gear towards what they call clean energy. So the whole purpose is, because if you remember, when Trump was in office, he drove that Dakota pipeline, which basically also gave gas to the USA, and they started fracking and digging into the actual land. That's when the Native Americans were crying about the land being dug into on their reservations. Trump did that shit anyway. People were upset. The liberals got pissed off. First thing Joe Biden did when he got in office was he closed down those pipelines, and he made it illegal to drill in the American soil for oil. He started buying gas from Russia. So the gas was getting high way before the war even started. If you remember, the gas started ascending before Russia even attacked. I think it was like 2 weeks before. And y'all remember this?
Mm-hmm.
I honestly don't look at gas prices.
I follow politics heavy though. Like, I don't speak on it, but I know a lot about it. I do a lot of research on it, so I'm listening to you heavy.
Yeah, whatever I got to give, the car gonna get. You're going
right, exactly. Yeah, and that's the way it's gonna be. Most people don't understand that though. So, but check this out, right? If you watch, there's a movie called Wag the Dog. A lot of people say when movies come out, they're not real. They're just Hollywood movies. No. The CIA actually works hand in hand with Hollywood in order to create certain movies to put certain information out. There's a movie called Wag the Dog that came out in, I think, 1998. It had Robert De Niro in it, and it had another guy, the guy from Analyze That, the father. Remember the father from Analyze This and Analyze That? Both of those guys were in the movie, and it basically was about the government faking a war to enhance voting percentages for that party in order to get people to vote for him, because he had a sex scandal that was about to come out. If y'all haven't been paying attention, Joe Biden's son is a crackhead. If y'all haven't been watching, y'all haven't heard this.
God damn.
Facts. It's all over the internet. I can send you all this stuff if you don't believe me. I'll give you my email. You can email.
Real shit. That just the trick, man. Real quick. It's crazy that you just said that, and that clip keeps surfacing. A bias saying that shit about somebody having some revealing footage of somebody. Like he just said that shit too. It was a couple days ago when he just did that press conference. He was like, "You ever had a friend who may have took a picture of you while you was, indecent or maybe how you wasn't supposed to be, and then they try to use it as blackmail." Yo, really just said that shit out of his mouth. He definitely really just said that shit out of his mouth.
Yep. You know why that is? Last year, they got a hold of his laptop. His laptop had pictures of him with Michelle Obama's daughter and Obama's daughter, Molly Obama, basically with lines of cocaine all over the table. Her credit card was right next to the lines. This actually came out last year. All right. They got a whole bunch of other incriminating information on him with him using all kinds of different drugs. The dude's he's smoked out like 100%. And this is stuff they're hiding on like the mainstream media. They're not going to show you a lot of this stuff, but they actually have control of his laptop. And a lot of stuff is about to come out that's on his laptop regarding Ukraine. Now, there's a big thing that happened between Nancy Pelosi, Joe Biden, and it's another one of those big government heads. They got like sons and daughters and stuff like that are controlling the oil market over there in Ukraine. So what's happening right now is they're saying Putin is going to war with them because of a whole lot of corruption. I don't really believe that. I believe Putin's a pawn too. And the whole thing is basically being put together to usher in this whole new era. China's already instituted their own social credit score system right after the C-19 hit.
Hey, yo. So, all right, to the point where you were just saying about how they kind of release a little bit of, they kind of release a little bit of the truth in the movies.
Yeah.
I'm sure you watched Black Mirror and all that shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, like, that shit crazy, bro. Like that was the first time I seen even the idea of a social credit score. But then I seen that they actually doing it in Japan. It's like, bro.
That's actually China. I think they're doing the social credit score.
But all right, like it's a show on Netflix called The 4400, right? And everybody, like, it's like 4,400 people just disappeared at one time, for real. Like, and it's through all different times, like for some reason, but that's here nor there. But they all come back with powers, right? So one of the niggas' powers, he not even like a main character in the show like that. They just mentioned him. But one of the niggas' powers is he a psychic. Like he can predict the future, but he only can tell it through his movies. He a director. You dig what I'm saying? So all of his movies is like pretty much letting you know the shit to come. Like, but I feel like that's really what happens because we older now, so we done seen it happen. Like I can remember watching Demolition Man and thinking like, oh, this is futuristic, and now it's like you go back and watch Demolition Man, it's like, damn, that shit was 2010. We passed that a little bit. Like that shit was really about to happen. They put it out, and now we're past that part.
Thanks.
These niggas have DVDs and fucking like they doing the shit that on Demolition Man that we doing right now, talking through the shit. Talking through cameras, and we can see each other. And at one point in time, that shit was unfathomable.
Yeah, 100%.
People would make the argument whether that is art imitating life or life imitating art, and what part of the cycle does that fall in?
Boom. That's
I go as far as to say it's deeper than that, though. Like, if you look at The Simpsons and how The Simpsons is able to accurately portray so much information, it's because a lot of things you see happening have already been pre-planned.
Hey, yo.
Basically, they showing you what they're going to do, and then they come out and do it.
No, a lot of this shit is learned from history, or you doomed to repeat it. Shit has already happened before. Literally.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Like this shit is all ain't nothing new under the sun. People been trying to tell us for years. These sayings don't just come from nowhere. Like people been trying to tell us for years. Hey, bruh, pay attention. This shit is going down. Nigga, we seen it. It happened again, and it happened again. So, hey, bruh, ain't nothing new under the sun. We just don't take it. We take everything as cliches, like it didn't start from somewhere.
Right, 100%.
Ain't nothing new under the sun, bro. Like this shit happened. I think they just be playing off that, and then they just so happen to come true sometimes.
I got some information that'll blow your mind, and I put this in the chat in the YouTube. So if you go to UCC 9-307 Section 8, if you Google that, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. If you Google UCC 9-307 in your phone, it's going to tell you where the United States is located. A lot of people confuse the United States with America. The United States is actually located in Washington, D.C. So if you're in Maryland, if you're in California, you're in New York, you're in Delaware, you're in Texas, you ain't in the United States. You're in America. That's the difference. Then if you go to, I think it's 28 United States Code 3002, and then scroll down to Section 15, it tells you that the United States is a federal corporation in the definitions. So that goes to show the United States is in Washington, D.C., and it's a corporation. It's a business. That's all it is. So when you start talking about the CIA, the FBI, and all these other like alphabet letter corporations and stuff like that, these are all businesses. The interest of the CIA, the Central Intelligence Agency, would be only to preserve the life of that business. That's why they're engaged in so many different like dark operations. Like they did Operation Mockingbird, Operation Paperclip. That was when the Nazis lost the war, quote unquote, and the scientists were allowed to come over here and work for the United States. So you actually have Nazi scientists working for the United States corporation.
You can also learn about that on a TV show called The Hunters on Amazon.
I never seen that. I need to watch it though. Shit, you can look at the naval base in San Francisco and it's shaped like a swastika. Did y'all know that?
No.
Yeah, you can Google it. Look right on the Google Maps and put in San Francisco Naval Base, and the overview is a swastika. Facts. They don't hide it. They just don't show it to you. It's right there. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Yeah. All that stuff is crazy. But dude, like, you start looking into what a U.S. citizen is and all that stuff like that, everybody here probably say y'all are U.S. citizens, but y'all not really U.S. citizens. Definition of a U.S. citizen is pretty much a creature of the corporation. So if you weren't born in the 10 Mile Square of Washington, D.C., you ain't a U.S. citizen. You're an American national. A whole lot of stuff they hide from everybody, man.
We've had them conversations. You gonna stick around for that,
bro?
Hold on real quick. So where is this going?
What do you mean?
Is America about to be completely within this war, or is it something that they really don't plan on expanding?
Hey, yo, we gotta get in this shit, bro. Hey, yo, like we just said, history repeat itself. You know what I'm saying? Learn from history, you don't repeat it. Like, we don't never not get in it. We gonna get in it. Like, period. Like, all the world wars started off us getting in it.
To what level is what I'm asking them? Is this about to be World War III? You feel me, for real? Or
I don't think it's gonna be World War III. I think we just gonna go in there and stop this shit. Because we got leverage on everybody else, for real. Like everybody else, like other than like China, like bro, you would never get nothing from my shit, for real. We'll cut y'all all the way the fuck up. Trump did it. Trump did it to China. Like, all right, bro, like, oh, we owe y'all some money? Oh, for real? All right, well, nigga, no, we don't owe y'all shit, for real. Cut all the ports off, nigga. We ain't getting shit from y'all. And then the niggas was like, hey, yo, fuck that. Hey, my bad. I ain't even talk to you like that. Like, they know what's up.
Bro, he was talking about steel that he cut off. He ain't cut off everything, and even cutting off the steel ain't really do shit because they just knew in 4 more years that nigga wasn't gonna be there no more nowhere.
Yeah, but that's on some that's strategic, but like I'm talking about the act. That was some go hard ass shit. Nigga, we owe y'all shit. Fuck y'all. We'll cut this motherfucker off.
I got a couple questions. For the guests. So I was talking to Newport, And Newport was saying that. So this is not Putin's first run. This is his second run. He said so. Just like America and Russia, they got like every 4 years. But then he said that when Putin got back in office, he made like a revision of the law, and now he can run like or I think he can't be put out while it's a war or some shit like that. But he able to stay in there longer, right? But to what Dad was saying, he was saying that the plan is to take over fucking Ukraine because it is the next biggest thing, and then keep on rolling through the smaller territories once they got control of Ukraine. Does this still coincide with your overall findings that it's really about something else other than the war they portraying it to be? That's you, brother. Brother A6.
Run that last part by me again. I'm doing two things at once.
All good. What's the last thing you heard?
You were asking about the status of the war. Just run that last part, like the last 3 sentences by me.
All right, so is it not his objective to continue to take over, or is that just are you saying that's just they try to make it look like while they accomplish something else?
All right, so listen, the name of the game is fear. There is no war. All right, that's the first thing we got to realize. What you're seeing on the news is not real. There's no war, okay? What you're actually seeing is the media projecting something that's not actually happening. So there's also a video of Putin's hand going through a microphone while he was having a speech, so-called like a press conference or something like that. The whole purpose of this whole entire psychological operation is to have you afraid and worried about what's going to happen in the future. When people get afraid, they pull their money out of the banks. That's the first thing people do. If they got a small amount of money put or a large amount of money put in the bank, they want to take it out or hold on to their money. Well, guess what? If the dollar gets decentralized, which we're already witnessing, gas is not actually getting more expensive. It's an illusion. The dollar's losing value. That's what's happening. The dollar's losing value. When you go to certain countries, they won't even accept the US dollar anymore. Only thing that's holding value is gold and silver. If you look in the stock market, anytime there's a collapse, gold and silver stays stable. It doesn't drop as much. You can have you can look at AMC, you can look at Neo, you can look at Xpeng, all those Chinese car things or whatever. Any stock market thing you look at right now is pretty much down. But if you look at gold, silver, it's gone up. Anytime stocks go down, gold and silver goes up because people buy in gold and silver because it doesn't move as much. So if there's an issue where the economy collapses, there's an electromagnetic pulse that could possibly happen within the near future. Gold and silver is going to be highly sought after because that's the original currency. It's the constitutional money. If you look at Article 10, Section 1, subsection, I think Article 10, Section 1, subsection 1 itself, it'll tell you in the Constitution that gold and silver coin is the only money that actually exists. Now, don't quote me on that actual amendment there because I might be wrong about that. I should know this by heart. But the reason why you're seeing everything is to destabilize the dollar. If you look at also what's happening with crypto, Joe Biden is about to lay sanctions. China's already made it illegal in China to have any crypto other than theirs. If you get caught with any crypto other than the Chinese crypto, it's a death sentence. You die, they kill you. Same thing for I think Britain or something like that. They just laid a bunch of sanctions on different crypto too, where if you try to cash out, there's a heavy tax.
The UK on that type shit. The AO. When you said China, I was like, all right, well, yeah, North Korea and all them, they just go hard as a bitch for real. The UK don't seem like that's the type of shit that they should be on for real. Like they seem like us a little bit, but just with access.
Well, that's because they own us. Well, Britain owns the United States. A lot of people think that the Revolutionary War was won by America actually at that time, but it wasn't. The soldiers actually won the war on the field, but at the time, the bankers came over and started to control the money. Once the bankers from another country that you're fighting control your currency, you lost. It doesn't matter if you kill all the soldiers all together. If the bankers are controlling your money, you take the L, bottom line. If you actually go in the White House, there's a picture on the wall of the British soldiers leaving the war, the Revolutionary War, with their weapons. When the last time you ever heard of soldiers losing a war and having their weapons? The first thing you do is tell them, drop your weapons and leave. They left the war with their weapons. So that goes to show you America lost. And if you look at the Federal Reserve Act of 1933, which took all the gold and silver out of the economy and replaced it with fiat notes, which we have now, AKA Federal Reserve notes. You know how you see all the guys holding stacks like a phone, like they talking on the phone. All that shit they got in their hands, goddamn worthless. It's a bunch of paper. But the Federal Reserve Act actually removed all the gold and silver from the economy. So technically, we don't have anything but debt money. Guess who took all the gold and silver, though? Britain.
Oh.
Britain. British beat America 100%. That's why we don't have any. And a lot of people say, hey, well, look, the U.S. dollar is backed by gold. No, it isn't. The U.S. dollar hasn't been backed by gold since 1932. Facts. A lot of people think that Fort Knox holds all this gold. Fort Knox ain't got shit in it. That's why they won't let nobody in that bitch, because the worst thing they want you to know is there ain't no gold in it.
Damn.
Yes, sir. It's all the shit they didn't teach us in school, man. You got to read for yourself. But everything you're seeing right now is an illusion to get you to be worried about what's happening and to feel insecure. Why they take these cryptocurrencies down to zero. I think Bitcoin is going to crash. It may or may not. It's a good chance it will. And America's going to come out with their own coin that's pretty much digital currency. The coin shortage is more bullshit. The whole idea is to phase out actual dollars and coins and things like that completely, and to usher in this electrical dollar with the social credit score. So if you criticize the government at all, guess what? You can't get to your money. You say anything about what the government is doing negative, no money. Credit score is gone. You got to ride the bus with a bunch of other motherfuckers who want to look like they want to beat your ass just for riding the bus. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be even worse classism. That's what the whole entire goal of this is. It's to get everybody on the same page. What we can start doing, honestly, don't feel hopeless about it, because gold and silver is always going to have value. What we can start doing is grabbing gold and silver. You can go right on Amazon right now and start buying silver and gold by the gram. And it's not expensive. A lot of people think it is, but it isn't. Did you know that you can download an app on your phone called AMEX? And it'll tell you the value of gold, silver, platinum, and palladium. Now, palladium actually is the thing that's found in catalytic converters. You know how a lot of those converter thefts happen? Palladium is a precious metal, and it actually sits inside of catalytic converters. That's why you see all that theft going on. And also, some of them have platinum too. But if you get online and get some silver, you can actually buy silver online for about what this says, 82 cents per gram. So you can probably take $100 and buy a whole bunch of silver and just keep it. Just keep it tucked away. Buy a safe or something and start collecting silver. If you want to go buy some gold, you can do that too. Gold's a little more expensive though. If you want to get like 1 gram of gold, it's about like $75. So this is what we can start doing. If y'all feel like y'all worried, get your Second Amendment game on and get your gold and silver together, start collecting, and just, be able to feed your family. Because if shit hits the fan, what happened in Texas when the power grid dropped out in Texas, y'all remember that, right? Yeah, the power grid
was going crazy.
Yeah, they went crazy. The waters basically got contaminated. They didn't have anything to damn drink. You could get yourself gold and silver, get all your things together. That way, if there's an electromagnetic pulse that happens, which pretty much knocks out the power grids, you'll be able to still move around and feed your family. Also, start looking at places where you can get water from a natural source. If you go to a website called findaspring.com, you might want to write that down, findaspring.com. You can actually look on a map and find out different places you can get natural water from the earth. This is the water we were drinking before they were distilling factories and bottled water factories and all that stuff. It's straight out of the earth, and it's filtered by stalactites from the bottom of the caverns underneath the earth. It's good water. That's what I'm drinking right now. I've been drinking it for a year now. So
this nigga got stalactite water and shit.
Dude, it's all from the earth, man. It's so many things out there that keep it from us, man. I just try to make sure everybody knows as much as I know.
Man, that's what's up.
But yeah, you can jump right on the website, findaspring.com, man, and you can just get educated to all this stuff. The information's out there. They just try to disturb you from it.
Yo, you gonna stick around for our other topics so you can link into the deeper darker of what we talking about?
Sure, man. I'll see why not.
Yeah, I was good. I was gonna ask this nigga like how he feel about the fact
You
that
ready now, aren't you, for your topic?
yeah. But damn, we got some
point of view on fires and sports. Go ahead, Rashida.
Hold up. You got hold up. Say it. Hold up.
Oh, shit. Is Brittany Griner really kidnapped?
What'd you say?
Is Brittany Griner really kidnapped?
I saw something about. I never really read into it, honestly. I'm not sure what happened with that. That's supposed to be a girl that went over there with some weed. People are stupid as shit, so that could be possible. I don't think she got kidnapped though. She probably just got hemmed up for having some cannabis or something. You know, I'm not sure exactly what happened with that. I never looked into it.
I like to say that his main point in what he just said was people are stupid as shit. So, which is why we shouldn't be acting like they stole some type of national gem away from America, even if it is true, because people are stupid as shit.
I feel like Lou getting mad because shit dunked on him.
I feel like I failed her just like I failed the 6'8" niggas that tried to dunk on me in high school.
Hey, look.
I'm just saying.
So the nigga dunking on you or a female dunking on you?
It was a 6'8" nigga trying to dunk on me in high school and I failed him. So I know that I can fail Brittany Griner.
No matter if it's Brittany or Brandon, he getting
Hey, look, Brittany Griner dunking on you, bro. I'm not giving you that.
Yo,
Lou, I like you.
Hey, Lou, you can fail her. You can fail her, Lou. Fuck
yo.
Hey, Lou. Hey, Lou, I love you, my nigga. I fuck with you, yo. You my friend, my nigga. Like, you one of my friends, bruh. Brittany Griner gonna do you dirty, bro.
How tall are you, Lou?
6'3 3/4. I'm 6'4.
6'9".
Hey, yo, my nigga. He can foul her, yo.
Cheat him. I think you really like.
Hey, yo, I ain't say he gonna fucking block her at the rim like LeBron. I'm saying
that realize that that's the difference between 6'3 and 6'9.
Lou, I'm gonna help you out, yo. Shit,
you niggas realize that's the difference between 6'3 and 6'9 right there.
What's that?
Lou, you taller than me. Lou, you like an inch or two taller than me. For
6
real, like,
inches.
Lou, fuck all us up.
Yo, she might win, maybe. You better not get dunked on, Cheetah.
She gonna bust your ass, Lou.
You better not get dunked on. I don't care how small you is. You know how to not get dunked on. You better not get dunked on.
Hey, yo, depending on where y'all hoop at, if we hoop up Cloverdale, she dunking on you. Yo. Straight like that.
I don't think that.
If we hoop up the Powell Center, she ain't gonna dunk on you. Them joints is like 11 feet.
Hey, Lou, I believe you can stop her from dunking on you, bro.
Yo, it's no way possible that Brittany Griner can dunk on me. Now,
when she get the ball?
Now, hold on. Let's not try to make it seem like I'm being misogynistic or nothing.
If he got his back turned, maybe.
Let me make sure. Let me clear it up so I'm not being misogynistic or nothing. Liz Cambridge, on the other hand, might be able to dunk on me.
Where do she get the ball?
Liz Cambridge can dunk on me. Brittany Griner cannot.
In the post.
If she gets the ball in the post, maybe not. Liz Cambridge is definitely dunking on you.
Liz Cambridge is dunking on me.
Honestly, Brittany Griner is dunking on you in the post. Like
Brittany
straight like
Griner
that.
Ain't dunking off no verticals.
Hey, yo. I'm sure she can.
Fuck that.
Hey, yo, she's 6'9".
And
she don't gotta work that hard.
She don't, and she still don't do it against 5'9" bitches in the WNBA. So what are we saying?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, that 5'9" chick in the WNBA is going to lock all of us up.
Is she gonna stop you from backing her down?
Come on. I don't hoop, yo. So stop including me in it. You feel me?
I don't hoop either. I mean, you don't hoop.
Yeah, I ain't hooped in years.
None of
nigga.
us hoop. None of us is hooping.
Yeah, none of us hooped in years.
But listen, I'm the shortest one. You feel me? So she might dunk on me, but I wouldn't hoop with her.
Yeah, she gonna dunk on niggas for real. Like, but Lou, I'm just saying.
I don't care what height I was. I would hoop with her just to say I hoop with her.
And I'm like, Lou, she gonna bust your ass for real. I got her Hakeem in the Draymond this shit out you. I just seen the whole thing happen in my mind.
I'm not saying that that's impossible.
Hey,
but what she not gonna do is dunk.
Hey, yo, I don't got her like overpowering you like Shaq. I got her giving you a move. You going to jump, and she going to be like, "Oh, I'm still on my pivot," and she going to
foul her, yo. He said he going to foul her.
He going to jump. He going to be overzealous. He going to be overzealous. He going to be happy as he going to be like,
"Oh,
I'm valid." Yo,
it sound like you could be overzealous.
Like, you trying to embarrass me on TV, boy? I am valid. What the fuck is wrong with you?
No,
I ain't that nigga. I am the nigga that would have been on John Chaney's team when he was like, "Hey, send in the goons."
So I got a question.
No more dunks, nigga.
I got a question. This going to kind of skip over your initial topic, Cheatham. But I want to get in what we talked about earlier. Why we got a outside opinion since we talked about it for so long. Oh, I'm gonna ask you, A6, in your definition or in your description, what is an alpha male?
Alpha male? I would say alpha male is somewhat of a leader of men. There's an interesting book I read a while back about this type of thing. It was called The Tower of Badass by Josh Pellicer. And he was basically naming different qualities alpha males have. One of them is a leader of men and basically, makes decisions that benefit everybody. One who's dependable, basically the guy you can call when there's a problem, and the guy that always helps solve things. A man who can provide, take care of a woman, take care of his children, or what have you. A man to lay down his life if something comes through to invade or to harm the surrounding area or something like that. A man who can lay down his life and defend himself or his people, what have you. That type of man. Basically a stand-up guy for the most part. That's what I got for alpha male.
So do you feel like that's something that wavers from situation to situation, or do you think that it's something that's a consistent trait across all boards?
It really depends on what you're asking, because what an alpha male is today is not what an alpha male was 70 years ago. Like,
okay,
even you go back to the days where we was running around and we were hunting animals with like disguises on and stuff. An alpha male now might not do the same things physically as an alpha male could back then, like because the whole society standards changed. With money being the way it is or such, and being able to provide being different from what it was back then, the man who was able to do that back then might not be able to do it now. Is that that makes any sense?
Great point.
Yeah, so like if you think about it like that, like the qualities, the man might change. Like you might have the same guy that can run around and get physical whenever it calls for back in the day, but today he a broke ass nigga. You know what I mean? So,
hey yo, all right. What I was saying is like the whole term alpha male is circumstantial. It's like it's situational in every sense. Like you can take a dude that's an athlete and he's the alpha male amongst athletes. But if you put that same dude in a spelling bee, he not an alpha male amongst the niggas in the spelling bees. They're gonna look at him like he's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that you can't be smart and athletic. I'm just trying to make a point. But your point was better than mine. But that's what we were saying on the phone. I think that being an alpha male is circumstantial. Like, depending on where you are, depending on whether you're the alpha male in that circumstance. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you can be the alpha. If we just talking about survival, all right, cool. The strong survive. Those are the alphas. Right now, like how you said today, the smart niggas is the alphas. The computer niggas is the alphas. They the ones that they the slick niggas. They the ones that's getting the money.
So generationally, I agree with that aspect of it. That what is the alpha male now may not have been what it is back then. You know what I'm saying? But I still believe that situationally, it's like if it's in you to be an alpha male, like we were saying earlier, you feel me? Even if it's not something I'm the most knowledgeable on, as the alpha male, you have the assets and the resources to find the answers, you feel me, or put the work in to still resolve the problem. So I don't think like, oh, if it's a swimmer versus a spelling bee, like you can't be an alpha male in both situations. I feel like the role of the alpha male and what you provide changes based on what your strength is. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a teacher, yo, back in fucking college, and all our tests was open book tests, right? And he said the reason why all our tests open book tests because he believed a man who know where to find the answer is just as valuable as a man who knows it. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like an alpha male. You may not necessarily immediately have the answer, but people may come to you because they know you're somebody who knows how to find solutions. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what your strength is as an individual skill level, that's not what makes you alpha. What makes you alpha is your ability to respond, adapt, or in each situation. You know what I'm saying?
I think that will make you. That's an excellent point, man. But there's more than just alpha and beta. There's also omega we got to talk about too. That sounds like more of an omega type. You know,
now
omega types can adapt.
I was saying sigma earlier.
Sigma, that's what it is. Sigma, yeah.
So let me ask you a question. What are the other types outside of alpha then?
I know there's
Go ahead.
There's alpha, there's beta, there's sigma, and there's omega, I believe. There's one more too, I can't remember offhand.
I just feel like that people like that whole alpha male thing depend on your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? Like, and everybody has a outside of your comfort zone, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know the right way to say that shit, but everybody has a self-conscious area. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I ain't as good at this.
People respond differently in those uncomfortable times, though. And I think that's what makes the difference. You know what I'm saying?
It's shit that you try hard at that you just never be good at. That's just never gonna be you. I can't draw. I can't write with my left hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, some shit just not gonna be you. Like, I mean, you know, we humans, we can work at that shit and be good at it, but it's always gonna be somebody better than you at something. I'm just saying that in certain categories you're more confident than others, and the ones that you're more confident in, you're gonna be more the alpha.
This is what I'm saying, though. You can't do it, right? But let's say niggas on a project together. You feel me? Because I don't think I got you, bro. I don't think it's as simple as, you feel me, like, oh, you can't do this. You gotta reduce your alpha in this situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, Cheatham, you can't draw, but this is a environment you put in where now this is a responsibility of accomplishing whatever you're trying to accomplish. You feel me? As the alpha male, you can be like, listen, I can't do this part of it, but what I can do is this. And I know this guy who can do the drawing part, so we're gonna get him here, you feel me? And then I'm gonna do this part, and then Dave, you're gonna do this, and then Lou, you're gonna do this, and then we're gonna have a successful or fully accomplished goal, because as the alpha, you still took charge of that situation and put things in place, even though you weren't the best drawer. You know what I'm saying? That's just how you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, I get you. I just feel like that's like a mystical human for real. Like, you don't know nothing about something, but you in control about it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's using your resources, bro. Like, I don't gotta be. You could have a fucking flat tire. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may not know how to change the tire. You feel me? But you know somebody that does know how to change the tire. You feel me? So in a sense, you feel me? That person initially came to you because of your alpha. Cheatham knows how to get shit done. So I'm going to come to him. All right, well, Cheatham don't do this particular thing, but he know who to call up alpha is not related to your skill. It's like a I don't know the word. I want people saying
in
or.
comparison, though, right?
That's kind of the point I'm trying to make. Like, it depends on the circumstance. Like, if you're the nigga that know how to change the tire, but your computer's fucked up, you gotta call the nigga, and he gonna be like, "Damn, all you needed to do was clear the cache, my nigga. How do you know that?"
But guess what?
Knowledge don't make you not an alpha. It's the thing that people come to you for the things. It's like he's saying it's more like a people-facing leadership type thing, regardless of situation. Now,
so
in comparison to that, hold on. In comparison to that,
got their own definition of an alpha.
In comparison to that, though, Sigma is like the lone wolf, like where his thing like the alpha, where people will come to him to do blah 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 blah, and he keep everybody around them cool. The Sigma would be like the lone wolf, like who decides instead of me trying to pool all my resources to blah blah blah, I'll just do it all myself. So it's the nigga that's gonna be like, I'm gonna figure out how to do everything that needs to be done on my own for me, outside of everything else. Like when you're saying it like it's a knowledge type thing or a poke your chest out thing, and it's more of like your dynamic between you and those around you.
Because look, yo, you may have a person, right, who don't know who knows everything to solve the problem, but they won't ever speak up. Because they don't have that in them. You know what I'm saying? They don't have it. Even though they got all the knowledge and they can do whatever, they don't have it inside of them to be like, hey, yo, I can fix this. They're just going to sit there because they don't have that alpha mentality in them. But you come through and be like, hey, yo, hey, Keith, yo, you can blaze this nigga, yo. Go ahead and lace him up. You stepped in with your presence, you feel me, which then gave Keith a confidence, you feel me? It's just about the aura of you, not about what you can actually do. You know what I'm saying? Because it's people with plenty of knowledge who don't do anything with it because they don't have that alpha mentality. Now, I'm just learning today that there's other options outside of alpha. You know what I mean? So I really need to get enlightened into those because that really might really help put everything else in perspective to what type of people that people are. You know what I'm saying? Or men that people are. You know what I'm saying? But again, like I also go ahead.
No, I ain't mean to cut you off. Go finish what you're saying. I ain't mean to cut you off.
No, that was pretty much the gist of it, though. You feel me? But I ain't even saying you wrong, my nigga. I'm just telling you how I look at it, opposed, you feel me? How you look at it, yo.
See, like, because like me personally, right? I feel like I'm an alpha in situation. You know what I'm saying? Like there are certain situations. Like for one, like I said earlier, and everybody said through the history of time, to be able to be a leader, you got to know how to follow. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like even if you're the alpha nigga, like you got to know when to follow a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that would make somebody else the alpha at that time.
I don't think that part of it is right, though. I don't think that part of it. Just because you gotta follow somebody, don't make them alpha. They might just be more informed on that situation, and it's smarter to let them handle that portion of it. You feel me? But you may not be following them. You know what I'm saying? Because beyond what that part of they can do, they may not be beneficial. You know what I'm saying? So your mind might be beneficial to the overall project. You know what I'm saying? But to that specific part of it.
Even outside of that, sometimes people are leading because you let them. you know
nah, nigga, like, but see, in that situation, that nigga got the power. He's leading because you let him, but you let him for a reason.
Yeah, he don't got the power though. He has
the power.
The power is in the person that can just cut it off, whether you know what you're doing or not.
Let me say this. Let me do this. If we are navigating through a terrain right now that y'all are not familiar with, I don't give a fuck how in charge you think you are. You just think you're in charge.
All right. So remember on Walking Dead and what? Now let me not talk about Walking Dead like I fucking watched the show religiously. You know what I'm saying? Because I did not
say because Rick Grimes always get them niggas in some stupid shit because he think he in charge at times when he ain't in charge.
but they still get him in stupid shit, right?
He get him in stupid shit.
But they go
get him out
with the stupid
where
shit,
these
right?
niggas be like, stay here, and he be like, well, we should go there because it's more beneficial. And then niggas is trying to eat him after that.
And then niggas out of still going there, right?
He get him out of it because that's what cinema. That's cinema.
No.
You wouldn't be in shit if you wouldn't have got us in shit.
I'm talking about getting them out of it. It's saying they want to go here. He decides that he wants to go there. And then they still end up going there wherever he decided to go, whether he's not qualified or not. That's the nigga that's in charge.
Bruh.
It is what it is.
No, bruh. If we stuck in the if Karl is the alpha man, right? And we going through the desert, and I'm the only one that know how to get through the motherfucking desert. Shut the fuck up.
But that's assuming that people are going to listen to you.
That's know how in your best interest to listen to me, because I'm the only one that know how to get through the desert.
What do you mean by get through it? You know the way?
Don't mean you the alpha male. It's up. You're not that.
Bro, I gotta be. You gotta listen to me. No, because I'm the only one that know how to get through this. You can be the leader all you want to, but I gotta be the leader.
You know how many right niggas get ignored all the time? Why are you shocked by this?
No. I understand that, but that don't mean like. See, my thing is, nigga, like that's been my whole argument kind of this whole time. Just because you feel like you're the alpha, don't mean you're the alpha.
It's if everybody else feels like you're the alpha, means that you're the alpha. And sometimes niggas will listen to a wrong person because he is more alpha than the right nigga.
That's a great point, Lou. Hey, Lou. Don DeMarco. Bang, bang.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a great point. That's a great point. That's a great point.
Like, it just be that way sometimes, yo. And the thing is, you think the way you think is because I think, like I say, most of my friends, most of the people around me is Sigma, just kind of like I am. We lone wolves. We gonna do what the fuck we gonna do and what we think is right, regardless of what the environment says, regardless of what all the people think that's on the level above or below. I'm gonna do what I think is right, regardless.
Hey,
that's
yo,
not
my
really an alpha thing because alphas want to lead. That's just me being me.
Hey, yo, I'm a part of a group, you feel me, that many people were a part of before me, you know what I'm saying? But the person who was at the top of that group put me in a position to be the leader of that group. Not because I know the most, you feel me, but because of my ability to lead through circumstances, you know what I'm saying? Whether I know whether I'm the most hip or the most down or had the most experience or not, it's what they see in me that they put me in a position, you feel me, to lead regardless. You feel what I'm saying? That's like the type of shit I look at it. I don't really get into the alpha shit personally, you feel me? Yeah. This is the first conversation I ever had about it. So I'm not looking at myself as an alpha male, you feel me? But in the concept of what I look at it to be, that's an example I would like use as well.
Honestly, my whole argument was that alpha males, the whole term alpha male, like it damn near shouldn't even exist for real. Like I feel like it's super circumstantial. Like you're the alpha male in your comfort zone. You might just be the most comfortable in that zone. And that's when you're the alpha.
I think I never got to really get my point across for real. Y'all was going at it for real for a quick second. But I think the term alpha male, is a chief who's willing to be a soldier, like and to break it down and to my terms, the easiest way to explain how I think about it has been like me being a chef. If you think that it's my job to always cook, that's not the case. My job may be to be the expediter of the kitchen. You get what I'm saying? Just because I'm the alpha male doesn't mean I'm cooking the food. It means I'm making sure that the service is being productive. You get what I'm saying? I may not have to touch my knife. I may not have to pick up a pan. I may just have to put lemons on a plate and send it out. I'm not cooking. You get what I'm saying? But I'm still the alpha male, and that's just in my comfort zone, as Cheatham said. But in any situation, you can look at it like that. If Cheatham's saying we walking through a terrain, and he's the only person that knows how to make it through, what if it takes us 30 days to make it through this terrain? How we gonna eat? How we gonna go hunting? You know how to make it through, but how are we going to survive on a way to make it through? You may not know how to make it through, which way to walk.
Right.
You know how to start a fire. You know what I'm saying? You know how to clean water. You know how to take water from a pond to make it clean so that we can drink it. You get what I'm saying? So you have to understand that it's not just situational or circumstances. It's a mentality of, yeah, I'm the alpha male, but understanding that if I need to be a soldier, I can step down and be a soldier and still lead my team. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's how I look at it. No matter if you get what I'm saying. Like, if you're a male, you're gonna have that dominant presence. You're going to automatically have people want to do things with you or for you. Like, I don't have to come right here and like cook all day. I can show you how I can make this dish in 4 minutes, and it's taking you 8 minutes to make it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can show you that I don't have to do this. I want this out in 10 minutes. I'm gonna show you how I can do it in 4. It's taking you 8.
See, but that's in that circumstance.
In any situation, though.
No, but if we go hang out with Tom Brady and we talking about quarterback shit, then we gotta shut the fuck up.
Hey, yo, but just because he's a better quarterback doesn't make him the alpha, yo.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna say
that's what he's good at. He's been quarterback for 20 years.
Cheatham, I think you trying to equate alpha in your field to alpha male.
If Tom Brady in the barbershop and he talking about cutting hair, guess what the fuck I'm gonna do? Cut him the fuck off. Hey, yo, you don't know what the fuck you talking about, Tom Brady.
Right.
Respect. Respect. Look, even though he can have a barber's license, that nigga's a fucking all-world everything quarterback for real. Like, that's what the fuck you can talk about, sir.
So who's alpha male?
Right now, hold up, right now, I have an argument with you, Tom Brady, because you talking about my shit. Now, if he say, hey, shut the fuck up, I'm talking about what the fuck you supposed to do in the cover 2. This is what the fuck I'm gonna do.
All right, yo. And I feel like this. In a situation like that, an alpha male, knowing that you're more skilled than him, not gonna try to tell you how to do that shit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? He's not gonna try to tell you how to do that shit. He know you more skilled. That's your lane. And as an alpha male, he know.
That's the step down.
Cheatham, you trying to make the best nigga the alpha male. So it's like, all right, so it's not the alpha quarterback nigga, it's the alpha male.
I honestly think that niggas changed the definition of alpha male.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you right. We can't hear you right.
You getting a phone call or got a notification?
Look, I honestly feel like niggas changed the definition of alpha male as the days go. So therefore, that make it circumstantial. Like, cause everybody got a definition. But an alpha
yo, definitions rarely change, yo. The way people use shit does.
Y'all, the way y'all are saying is, it depends on how you assert yourself. But people assert themselves in the situations that they're most comfortable.
Some people assert themselves even in situations that they're not comfortable in. You have heard a nigga in a barbershop talking about some shit that didn't know what the fuck he was talking about, but he was the loudest one in there.
That make you fucking obnoxious.
I think that alpha is much more related to fight or flight than actual skill. You know what I'm saying?
The skill of things. Cheatham, your mic is fucked up. I don't know what happened to your mic. Make sure you ain't got no notification.
Check your microphone, man.
Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 6.
But yeah, yo, like it is Cheatham is linking it to Dave's could probably unmute himself now, saying that Cheatham looked like he dipped out of the chat.
He's trying to alpha male this conversation.
But like he trying to turn it into who's the best at whatever. Yeah. And it's not really that, I don't think. It's the alpha male, not the alpha quarterback or the alpha ball.
People say something different from Cheatham, and he still feel like he the right one. That's his alpha. Nah, nigga. What I think it is, that's what it fucking is. Alpha. Alpha cheat.
Let's see Mike work.
I don't know if I'm an alpha or not, for real, because I don't think it's a thing, for real. I know situations where I feel like I'm in control. And there's situations where I don't feel like I'm in control.
I think it's hard to have a clear understanding and be able to define alpha with not having a clear understanding and the definition of the alternative options. You know what I'm saying? Because it may be a slim margin that separates you from being an alpha to a sigma. But if we don't understand what a sigma is, then how can we determine where people fall in any of those categories?
Hey, yo, I know for a fact there are things that I do that people follow behind me. They just don't say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know for a fact that I don't judge my movements of anybody else's movements. You know what I'm saying? I make my own moves. So I know for a fact I'm not I don't know if I'm an alpha or not.
All right, let me give you the
I just know for a fact.
Let me hold on before you get a minute, Luke, please. All right. Personal real life situation, right? You were out. Some fuck shit was going on. A homeboy came to you and was like, hey, yo, I got a problem with this nigga, yo. We about to go see yo. He takes alpha energy from you. You feel me? He came to you because he feel like you have the presence and ability, you feel me, to secure him within the situation. You were alpha.
All right. Boom. But there's also been times where all right, so look, in that situation, I'm the alpha, right? But there's also been times where I'm like, hey, yo, I don't understand. Hold up. No, look, hear me out. Like, all right, because that's my point is you can be an alpha in certain instances and not in the other. So in that situation, I'm big. I'm a big guy. So yo came to me. Cool. That I'm the alpha in that situation for real. But there's also been times where I'm like, hey, this algebra shit. Hey, all right, so solving for X. Explain this to me. You think I'm saying? And in that situation, that the nigga that's explaining the solve for X for me,
that doesn't make him alpha. That doesn't make him alpha, bro. He just knows how to do that.
Bruh, he just said that. Hey, yo,
alpha, bro.
Hey, yo, when Six first came on, the very first thing he said is the alpha in the 70s is not like the alpha in 2000 and in the 2020s, which means that the definition. No, I'm just saying that the definition for alpha changed.
No, he didn't say definition. What it looks like changed. The definition don't change. You know what I'm saying? What it says in the dictionary as alpha male is the same thing.
Hey, yo, when we were not cavemen, I don't want to say when we were cavemen, but at one point in time, bronze meant more than anything else. Like, I can protect. Now, alpha males is I can make money. Like, who's to say who is the alpha male in any different situation? If we are all scientists and I'm the smartest scientist, nigga, then I'm the fucking alpha in here. Shut the fuck up. I know more. I know more.
Y'all want me? But that's the disconnect, Cheetah. You're trying to connect your alphaness to your value in the situation, and that's not what it means. So that was never the definition.
Situation, and that's leverage, my nigga. If I got the leverage,
but that don't make you an alpha neither.
Nigga, I'm the alpha.
All right, so let me give you the slang definition or what they say the difference is. They put so-called on it too, so they clearly agree with Cheatham in some ways. But it says, while a so-called alpha male is aggressive, sociable, and outgoing, the sigma male is constructed as succeeding in life and in relationships without actively engaging in social interaction. It's based on your social interactions, not on how much you know in this situation and prior to that. It says the sigma is introverted and shuns mainstream society, yet still still manages to be a successful man who is popular with women. That's the slang definition of the colloquial definition.
You like a Sigma man, Cheatham. You like a Sigma man. Trying to comment on alpha business.
I mean, I don't want to be a category.
That was very close to you. You were very much like Sigma as defined previously by Lou, yo.
Hey, yo.
Now, hold on. But to give the honesty on what Cheatham just said, though, is I don't like none of these categories either. It's like the fucking love languages. Y'all don't got mine right there.
Yes, sir.
I'm only like y'all can't think categorized as a that for real. Like no, because it like I just feel like that there are times where I know nigga, I beat the fuck out all y'all for real. Like it is what it is, nigga. If this was the situation where whoever made it out this room alive is the alpha, I'm going to be the alpha, and I know that walking into the room. But there are times where it's like, hey, bro, if you can't pass this math test, or we gonna kill you, bruh, you're not the alpha no more.
Nigga, spell restaurant, or I'm gonna blow your brains out.
The Patrice O'Neal joint.
Guess who's the alpha? The nigga that
but
knows
you can be alpha and deter from. You can tear the whole room up, but as an alpha, you might come in, but that's not necessary.
Yeah,
we don't need you to tear the whole room up. And as an alpha, I'm gonna let you know, hey, bro, that's not the energy we need right now.
And if you in there being the hawk and the alpha come in with a gun, who the alpha? like all that shit matter. But I'm over here.
And that's all I'm saying, yo, is that shit is circumstantial, yo. Like alpha shit.
All you need is a way, nigga.
It don't mean nothing.
But the nigga that's not the alpha wouldn't even have grabbed the gun and came in the room with you while you was wilding though.
Yo. Like an alpha gonna be an alpha, bro.
Hey, yo,
it's not really about that.
I don't believe you can be alpha and at any point you suppress it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, even if we talking about wolves, right? The alpha wolf changed.
I don't want to mix, because when I look at the definition of alpha male, it's a different alpha. It's a different from animals and man. So I don't want to mix them because they have different definitions.
It's only different. Hold up. It's only different because wolves care about different shit than we care about. But if you put them all on a scale, like it's the same thing.
Yeah, like,
it's circumstantial.
Well, they say
changes
when the hunting happens.
On the time, certain if
a wolf is the leader of the pack, whatever the fuck they go through, he's going to be the leader.
Well, yeah. Did you know that the alpha wolf actually travels in the back of the pack?
I heard that. Yeah, I do know that.
And then when there's a kill, the liver is actually preserved for the alpha wolf because it has the most nutrients, and they need the most nutrients to keep the pack going.
I just know that the wolves, like on the wolf tip, like that shit changed. That you could be the alpha. Somebody gonna come along and be like, nigga, I do this better than you. And he gonna beat you the fuck up. You gonna get old, he gonna beat you the fuck up, and he gonna be the alpha. He gonna do shit different.
That's the difference.
Scar, Mufasa was the alpha. You know what I'm saying? Scar snaked him out of it. You know what I mean? Scar wasn't no alpha nigga. He was a snake.
Hey, yo. So you not all right. Like, I feel like Scar was a snake at the same time. If I'm just playing devil's advocate, that nigga outsmarted him. Which made him the alpha.
Yo, Scar was the alpha of the hyenas, though.
Scar said
he was the alpha of the hyenas. That's gangster.
He wasn't a real alpha.
Scar said in the very beginning of the movie, Scar said, I ain't never been a match with you far as the bronze. Like, he was insinuating I always been smarter than you, though.
Yep.
but him being smarter don't make him alpha. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I don't know what y'all talking about, but Scott Osborne, my homeboy, he ain't never did nothing wrong.
Which made him the alpha.
This is your point, A6. You feel me? He was the alpha of the hyenas because they were an inferior, more what's the word
primitive.
I want than them, but there's another word I was looking for though. You know what I mean? I don't want to say he picked on weaker, but he led a weaker group of people to be the strongest one.
He led the other lions too. He led the other lions too. After Mufasa died, he was the one in charge.
Did you see how shit looked when he got in charge, bro?
Yeah, it was definitely fucked
Bruh,
up.
that
Nigga,
don't make him not the alpha.
The land was fucking dry. Niggas was starving when Scar. He wasn't no alpha.
That don't make him not the alpha.
Jealousy.
There are dumb alphas. You're the alpha in the situation that you're in.
You arguing against your own point, Cheetah. You arguing against your own point.
No, I'm saying, like, in the sense that he was saying, in the sense that y'all saying that just because you carry it a certain way, that you're an alpha. No, that means that they're dumb alphas. My argument is that you're alpha in the situation that you're in.
We said the way others respond to you. Like, I don't feel like you should deem yourself an alpha male.
Others are going to respond to you. Others going to respond to you in the sense that they respect the category that we in. If we in the Sahara, you can't listen to me. Like, and I'm an alpha. I'm a whatever you want to call it. I'm not a follower.
Hey, bro, I'm not in the streets, bro. I still be having to fucking make decisions for the streets.
Yeah, but I'm not all right in that situation. Like, that's what it is for real. Like, you explained it already. Like, I can't necessarily speak on that. But
right, my nigga. But guess what? I got a football team, and even though I ain't the best quarterback, them niggas still come out and play for me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, in that situation, you're the alpha in that situation. I can't speak on that. I tuck my tail. Hey,
you can't speak on it because you a Sigma, nigga. I keep trying to tell you that you a nigga like me who don't subscribe to motherfucking groups and or group think or telling what groups should think. So you're not trying to be out here and lead niggas to the promised land. You trying to do what you supposed to do to get to the land that you had promised for yourself. That's some Sigma male shit. So, like, that's kind of why you feel how you feel about alphas, because it's not often that you walk into a room and a more qualified person ain't the person that gets to take the lead because you just think logically.
Let me ask you a
question. I don't walk in a room and think nobody take the lead unless it's you. If it's the zombie apocalypse, I'm going with the nigga that know what he's talking about for real. Like, I'm going with the nigga that watched all the Walking Dead episodes. Yeah, I watched all the Walking Dead episodes, so you should follow me.
Sir.
But that's in the sense. But I can't do pull-ups, so therefore it's gonna be another nigga that make it that ain't gonna be me because he gonna put himself.
Pull-ups is the alpha.
No.
Let me ask you, who the alpha man in the barbershop?
I'm gonna say all. Like, I think it's circumstantial. It depends on what the fuck is going on.
I disagree. And I think that it's conversations you had, you feel me? Where I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to make it slide. I'm just saying, my nigga, think about the shop, yo, and think about the situations. Think about times where you know somebody might be wrong, but how they still, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's alpha mentality, yo. But I'm not into it.
There are times in the shop where I'm in complete control. You know what I'm saying? There are times where like, if we talking about a certain thing, or if we talking about, you think I'm like, if I know what the fuck I'm talking about, I know what the fuck I'm talking about, and I die by that. But they
But
also
how
telling
can
you
you
shut the
how
fuck
can
up
you
and listen.
how can you ever be in complete control when somebody else can tell you it's time for you to leave?
I don't have a time for me to leave. I have a time for me to leave.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is somebody can tell you anytime, hey yo, you no longer can work here.
All right, well, yeah. Well, if that's the case, then yeah, like stubbed alpha.
But that don't make you the alpha.
So shout, all right. Shout.
It make him the alpha in that sense. He can tell me to go. I gotta go. Then I'm a lone wolf.
But it depends though, because if let's say for instance, you the guy that brings in, and somebody tell you can't work here no more, but you the guy that brings in most of the revenue, you leave and the place closed.
That ain't how,
you know what I mean?
That ain't how barbershops work. We don't eat off each other.
I'm not even just talking about the barbershop situation. I'm talking about like in general. Like let's say it was like a store manager or something. You know what I mean? If the owner tell you got to leave, and then you go somewhere else, and the majority of the customers follow you wherever you go, and they go out of business, that show you who the alpha was. I guess.
Hey, yo, that ain't normally the case though.
All right, so work right. My family, my boss, supervisor, you feel me? The owner of the company I work for, you feel me? Him, right? At the end of the day, like if he say I can't work here no more, I can't work here no more. But when situations arrive that can be like slightly controversial or have aggressive undertones to them, you feel me, or confrontational, he doesn't do confrontational situations. So he would turn to me and be like, yo, can you holler at such and such, because this is the issue. So even though he is the overall top guy, in a situation where there's some kind of controversial conflict, he will send it to somebody else who's better at that to handling them situations, you feel me? Not because I know more than him, because it's just a different ability to handle those situations. It's a mentality. You feel me? It's a way. It's not directed to a skill of work or a talent, you feel me? It's directed to a mentality and a presence you have within an environment, you feel me? Or not even within an environment, as an overall being, you feel what I'm saying? But I keep on saying I don't want to keep on talking about it because we just got different views, you feel me, on that. So I don't want to keep on saying the same thing over and over.
As the definition goes and whatnot. But all right, seeing we talking about alpha male shit and all this other shit, we gonna see if what we start talking about within our little free agency conversation is, you know what I mean, you feel like this guy was a alpha male in the way that he handled his situation. So we shall start with the good brother, Desean Jackson, everybody.
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson. I said Desean Jackson. Goddamn.
Amen.
But in any event, Deshaun Watson has returned to the NFL's, I guess, player pool, even though we're not sure why he was out of it in the first place. He has gone to the Cleveland Browns.
Yes, indeed.
For a haul. Like
$230 million guaranteed.
All that money guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
And they're going to have his back if the league try to suspend him and some more shit.
Hey, yo, I like to say this, yo. I like to say this about the contract details as they came out. The fact that Cleveland is one of the slickest shits ever in life by only having Deshaun Watson base salary and put $1 million next year is tough as fuck. I don't think people understand that if you'll get suspended, no matter what, you feel me, you're only counting against their cap room $1 million next year for real. So if you'll get suspended, you feel me, they're only gonna cost them $1 million, but the next 4 years after that, you'll get $229 million. That's a lot of money, yo.
That's well structured. They willing to take the brunt of whatever go on with y'all.
That's tough, yo. That's exactly why he doubled back. You feel me? Was like, all right, cool. You feel me? It makes sense. I always I understand, yo, that we had a conversation and I had Lamar Jackson and Deshaun Watson up on the picture last week. Yo, I really don't think Ravens fans get that. I wish that Lamar could play like how Deshaun played. I understand Lamar faster, but I wish Lamar was the passer that Deshaun Watson is. I was trying to ask y'all how y'all felt about if we traded Lamar for Deshaun.
You said you wish Lamar was what as Desean Jackson?
As consistent as a passer as he was. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro.
The thing about that is, bro, it's like, all right, yo, you can, if you had him as consistent as a passer, would you have like the kind of runner that, you know what I mean? Because like he's a much better runner with the ball. He makes play. He's the best playmaker than Deshaun Watson. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing, yo. Real quick. Lamar Jackson, yo, he literally does not have to get like with the Greg Roman offense, yo. The only thing I'm really not understanding is why we keep having designed quarterback runs. Because if we running the ball with our running backs 25 to 30 times a game, that leaves what 30 times, 40 times for passing opportunities. Out of those 30 to 40 passing opportunities, Lamar Jackson is going to at least scramble half of the distance. So there's no point of calling fucking. I'm like dead serious. What is this from? Just think about it, bro. Just think about all the times.
30 times a game, 40 times a game anyway, bro.
You said what?
You shouldn't be passing 30, 40 times a game. Like, yo, that's not the quarterback he is, bro. That's what I don't understand. Is like you can't like.
You saying that's not the quarterback he is, bro, but that's not the quarterback he's shown to be, my nigga. He's always had more passing yards. Like it's like, yeah, he could run the ball in college, my nigga, but his passing yards were crazier than his rushing numbers, my nigga. Like his passing the fuck out of the ball. Like I don't see why hold on, bro. I don't see why Lamar Jackson can't be the first quarterback ever to finish with 6,000 all-purpose yards. I don't see why he can't throw for 5,000 passing yards with being more consistent passer, bro. He can go from 3,900 to 5,000 yards easily, being a more consistent passer. You feel me? 5,000 passing yards and 1,000 rushing yards is easily done for him. Easily.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, first of all, the man can pass the ball, bro. You know what I'm saying? The offense has terrible schemes, bro. And terrible schemes are going to lower the numbers for passing the fucking ball. The nigga who be putting me on this shit like, yo, Kurt Warner broke down like the Ravens shit. Niggas run the simplest routes ever. You feel me? They don't even create the space to get niggas open like they need to be. So when you talk about seeing Lamar miss like somebody on the deep ball, all right, I get that. But as far as like the regular passes, the nigga can make the passes. Niggas don't have good combinations to really have the offense explode like it needs to.
Hey, bro.
Facts.
Deshaun Watson don't be missing the receiver 5 yards in front of him, the ball hitting the dirt, bro. I understand what you're saying about the complex of the offense, but Lamar Jackson, bro, if he becomes more of a consistent passer, yo, he will be the best quarterback to ever fucking touch that bitch. If we're not just talking about Super Bowl, like I'm just talking about the greatest quarterback, bro. 5,000 passing yards.
What kind of pass completion percentage you want for Lamar? No, let's not even go there. Well, let's go there first.
Hey, Luke, hold on, Luke. How many fucking MVPs does Deshaun Watson have?
None. You're right.
Oh, okay.
Fuck that nigga. Fuck him. Raping playing with ass nigga.
Bro,
fuck him. Play for Cleveland.
So when it comes to money, though, hold up. When it comes to money,
Matthew Stafford and Aaron Rodgers got the same amount of Super Bowl rings, bro. What are you saying? Who's the better quarterback? You're not really saying a lot, bro.
Nigga, we talking about Deshaun Watson right now. We talking about Deshaun Watson.
It depends on the scheme because
Lamar Jackson, two people that.
Matt Stafford got out of Detroit for 1 year and won a fucking Super Bowl, my nigga. I don't know, yo. I don't know.
And he had 2 5,000-yard seasons prior to that in the shittiest town on earth. And in addition to that, The two wide receivers with like the best receiving seasons in history came from Matthew Stafford throwing footballs. So we're not gonna act like Matthew Stafford ain't a comparable thing. Now the question becomes, how much money should Lamar get after just got $230 million guaranteed?
That's a great question.
At least worth $225 million guaranteed.
You said say what?
225.
From who?
The Ravens.
Boy, if you don't get your ass up out of here with that nonsense.
Why is the couch talking?
What is Josh Allen's money?
I think he got 160 guaranteed. Hey, Dave, you should probably mute Cheatham and bring yours up so the camera's switching to be right, because when you talking, because it's Cheatham's mic, it's just showing Cheatham sitting there in the chair. I mean, well, Cheatham not sitting there in the chair.
Okay, that's it.
Talking and shit. All right, got it.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah, so Dave, unmute yours after you muted Cheatham's and shit.
Yeah,
so
all right, it's a bet.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
yo, we should have either, if we not going to give him this guaranteed money, which I think he deserves, you get what I'm saying? Like, if Deshaun got it, in my eyes, he is a better quarterback, yo. I can't lie to niggas, yo. He's really a better quarterback. Like, he really is, bro. I'm sorry to tell niggas I'm a Ravens fan till I die, yo, but Lamar Jackson is not a better quarterback than Deshaun Watson, yo.
All right, so let me see what Josh Allen contract is so we can be exact. Okay, he got a 6-year, $258 million contract with 150 in guarantees. So he got 150 in guaranteed money.
But he's not the highest paid with guarantee. I think Aaron Rodgers is.
Yeah.
No, the highest paid with guarantee is motherfucking Deshaun Watson.
I'm talking about after him, bro.
You mean, yeah, well, prior to.
Well, where Patrick got that crazy contract though over like a lot of years and shit.
This shit really only 5 years though, bro.
Hold on, let me see Aaron shit. Aaron shit is 150 guaranteed, 50 million a year, basically.
But they gotta understand, like Aaron Rodgers' contract. You feel me? That's a whole different ball game, bro. He really was holding niggas at bay, and he's really selfish. But I ain't gonna get into all that. You know what I'm saying? But like Aaron Rodgers, I don't feel you can be able to compare his money to Lamar's money, because you're talking about Aaron Rodgers on his third, fourth contract. You feel me? Really trying to get another big payout on the back end of his career. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to Lamar trying to get his first contract on a rising career. You feel me?
Yo, you always have to.
Hold on, and Deshaun Watson, Cleveland is desperate. You feel me? They desperate, so they spent all that money that he may not necessarily deserve, but they desperate to get somebody in there they think can change the culture right away, because they failed with Manziel and then they failed with Baker Mayfield right behind them. You know what I'm saying?
They made it to the playoffs though.
Pat Mahomes got 141 guaranteed. So Josh Allen got more guaranteed than Pat Mahomes.
He got his contract after too, right?
Yeah, he got his contract after, but Pat Mahomes shit is bad though. It's a 12-year deal, 141 million over 12 years guaranteed.
Yeah. All right. What was Josh Allen's overall again?
Josh Allen's was a 6-year, $260 million deal with 161 guaranteed.
You saying 250 or 260?
What? Yeah, 150 guaranteed. I'm sorry. Yeah.
200. How much?
Oh, the full deal is excuse me, hold on. Let me pull it back up. The full deal is 258 million.
All right, so give my man Lamar 260, 160 guaranteed, 5 years.
I don't know about the 5 years part. You're not gonna get more money and less years, my nigga. You got to pick a struggle.
Man, he already won an MVP, yo.
I don't give
5
a fuck.
years, 200 million,
Nice
yo.
on your trophy case, but the ring don't look nice on everybody else's hand for real.
I take 6 too. I take 6 years, but I don't think his contract can be nothing less than Josh Allen for sure.
But you can't
5
have it
years,
be
200 mil, yo.
you smoking crack.
How? That's not a lot, yo. If you think about it, yo, that's like what, 43 a year.
What you saying is guaranteed money is?
Paid, yo.
What you saying is guaranteed money is?
So what you mean? You gotta sign Lamar for 200 guaranteed. You have to. He's not gonna sign for nothing less. If you let him leave in free agency, he's signing for guaranteed money.
How
His
does
whole
that
contract,
cap room to go win a championship?
bro. Listen to me, bro. If we let Lamar Jackson leave in free agency, he is going to sign a fully guaranteed contract, yo.
100%.
It's no game. It's not a game, yo.
Nope. 100%.
He is signing a fully guaranteed contract, whether we like it or not. So we might as well be the one that give it to him.
Yo, fully guaranteeing a nigga that's likely to get injured because he keep running around all the time.
And that's his purpose of fully wanting a guaranteed contract. Somebody gonna give it to him, my nigga.
I'll be honest though. I think majority of the time, dude running for his life because that O-line is bullshit.
Yo, bro, check this out, yo. Check this out. If the most we can do is let his contract expire, franchise him in 2 years, that's guaranteed what? 80, 90 million dollars, just like Dak Prescott just got, right? And then he's a free agent automatically because you can't franchise 3 years in a row. You don't think he's fucking kicked? Like, we might as well sign him for the fucking 200 million guaranteed off the break if we're gonna pay him close to 100 million in 2 years. Why not?
All right. This is my thing though, bro. On one end, he's saying that he not of Deshaun Watson's caliber, but then you're saying we might as well just pay him.
Deshaun Watson got 230. I'm saying give Lamar Jackson 200.
Why?
Guaranteed. That's more than Josh Allen. That's more than Patrick Mahomes.
Why not let the contract run out? Why not go ahead and franchise him? And in the next 3 to 4 years, we could be looking for our next quarterback.
Because if he performs where he should and where he thinks it is, after the franchise tag, that 200 million guaranteed that he was asking for in 2021, 2022, going to turn into 400 million guaranteed, or going to turn into a $500 million contract, bro.
How much money is Lamar turning down right now?
I think we probably offer him Josh Allen money.
No. How much is he turning down?
160 million guaranteed right now.
That's what he turned down. It's confirmed.
I think, in my personal opinion, I think the Ravens offered him the Josh Allen contract, which was 200, and Lou said $65 million throughout the duration, 170 million guaranteed.
In my personal opinion, until we get some actual numbers that he turned down, we don't even know what the Ravens are or aren't offering him. He doesn't have an agent, so he's doing it himself. I just think it's a lot of things that factor into how the deal works out. You feel me? And I don't think that the Ravens may not have offered him something. You feel me? Whatever. If it's not what he wants, it's not what he wants. And there's no other voice. You feel me? That has say in this situation. It might be more Lamar than anything. How do we know Lamar don't just want to go to Florida and play? How we know
he just said that though, yo. He just said that, yo.
He said
it was a tweet, right? It was on Twitter. It was some type of NFL post, and it said it on Ravens.com for real as well. It said something about it was a Saints fan or something had said, Lamar, I heard you might be making, you don't want to be in Baltimore. I heard you might be making your way to New Orleans. Lamar retweeted it and commented and said, that'll really hurt my feelings. Broken heart. You can go look it up, bro. You feel me? He really said that I hurt my feelings, bro. Go look it up. You feel me? So he want to be here, bro.
It's New Orleans. Of course that would hurt his feelings. We ain't talking about the Miami Dolphins in his home state.
Just saying, bro. He want to be here, bro.
I think he'd probably rather be in Miami. You from Baltimore, you rather be in Miami. That nigga probably rather be in.
We got caught up on that. I just want to say Matt Ryan went to the Colts. Don't know what the fuck that's gonna look like. Jameis Winston got signed for 2 more years in the fucking New Orleans. I hope it works out for him.
Hold up, I thought Baker Mayfield went to the Colts.
No, Baker Mayfield is still with the Browns. He probably end up in Seattle though, yo.
Yeah, probably so. And I think that Seattle should have a fucking quarterback position fight between Drew Lock, Baker Mayfield, and Colin Kaepernick.
Hey, yo, don't forget about Geno Stone, yo. I mean Geno Smith, yo.
Still out there?
Yeah.
Geno Smith don't got hell.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's, hey, yo, I can't even be like discredit Geno Smith if I'm even going to say anything about Colin Kaepernick. So I don't have nothing else further to say about that.
He don't get a chance in hell neither. We keeping it 100.
I'm sad about that. I hate when former Ravens go to the Bengals and other divisional teams.
All right, fellas, I'm about to be out, man. Nice talking to y'all.
All right, fella.
Hey, yo, I got one question before you dip, yo.
What's
question before you dip. You got time? One question?
Yeah,
How
what's
you
up?
feel about transgenders in sports?
Oh, shit. You going to ask me that? I mean, I think it's some bullshit. 100%. I think it's some bullshit, man. You know.
Where is Cheatham doing his topic?
Say what?
I said, where is he?
He had
I can't hear y'all. What's going on?
Good, yo. You talking about cheating, but go ahead with your opinion.
Nah, I mean, I think it's retarded. Dystopian society. Everything's backwards. Create chaos. You know what I mean? Everything's just backwards, bro. 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been multiple instances of men deciding to become women at age 30, take over a sport and whatnot. Apparently nowadays, in today's society, these things are accepted. Like, could you ever foresee a future where, you know what I mean, Joanna Man is real?
Real? I mean, I think
it's already real.
Yeah, right. I think the whole entire situation is just society backwards, man. Like, you could go back to the stuff that people are eating, the diets they have, the things they're watching, the medicines they're taking. A lot of people are legitimately not all the way there when it comes to the way they're thinking. Then you take a society of people that were raised to believe, you know, everything that they've been taught in school pretty much was a lie, which is for the most part true. But then when you take that, add it on to like a fantasy of, you know, you can be whatever type of gender you want to be, and then there's confusion about, you know, I feel like I may be a woman, but I'm in a man's body. That's always kind of been the case, even with drag queens. I mean, that stuff's always been around. I think just society changing so much, and, you know, just people being off that rocker, it's been normalized. A lot of weird stuff's normalized though. They're trying to normalize pedophilia too. So the moment the gay marriage thing happened, I was like, yo, yeah, it's a lot of giant question marks about to come out. You know, so a lot of that stuff they're trying to normalize. You know, pedophiles actually have a flag.
Oh, no, I didn't know.
They got a fucking flag. They actually got a flag. This is the kind of stuff that's coming out in society. So yeah, everything is backwards, yo. You know, the toxic masculinity and stuff like that is being pushed forward, which is not really a thing. What's up?
This is my. I didn't want to cut you off. This is my real last question, so you can really get out of here.
What's up?
What's your favorite Scott Hall moment?
Scott Hall moment. Oh, my man said it. Scott Hall moment. Best Scott Hall moment was, I'm gonna have to say when he lost the 1, 2, 3 kid, yo. That was memorable. Cause yo, he actually took him under his wing or whatever. Like they was boys after that. I like that. That was pretty awesome.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you reaching out and chiming in on the conversation. A lot of good information.
Absolutely, man. Y'all reach out to me if y'all need me. My email is a-6_grindtime@protonmail.com. Holler at me if you got any questions.
Definitely, bro. Definitely.
Say it again.
I'm definitely gonna get with you. We gotta find a new ramen place. Link up.
No doubt. All right.
Appreciate you, bro.
No doubt.
Peace.
Peace.
But yeah, Cheatham disappeared on his topic. Did you all want to go any further with the Fallon Foxes of the world?
Man, I think it's fucked up, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think it's fucked up. I get equality, but I think we need to be realistic. You know what I'm saying? And I think that if you want to be a man transition into a woman, and that's what you really in your heart feel like that's what you are, then there need to be a league for that. It need to be an Olympic category for that. It need to be a weight class for that. But I don't feel like anything in their unnatural form should be allowed to participate against individuals who are in their natural form. It's like doping. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that shit personally.
That was an eloquent way to put that, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow.
Yeah, I agree with that, yo. It's tough, yo. Yo, life is just so wild, yo. And the best way is to just make sure that everyone is categorized by their correct gender, yo. And if we're gonna take it to that, it need to be 4 separate genders, I guess, to make fair enough. Because I don't think hormone pills that a man is taking to become a woman is going to make him any less stronger.
Right.
I think it's going to make him or her any less, the lung capacity difference or whatever. Like the swim situation, like it's just crazy to me, man. I never thought that I would have to explain, certain things to my kids, man. And I'm finding that the more time passes, my kids are asking the craziest question. Like my son's only 10. And the shit that be popping up on his phone, I be so like, wow. You know what I mean? Get the automatic shits like, you have access. He just be on YouTube, yo. It'd be crazy. You feel me? Like it just be crazy, bro. It'd be crazy. I mean,
right. So factually incorrect. All right. So let's get away from the factually incorrect stuff. It does make them less strong, but the question becomes, to what level does it make them less strong? See, it doesn't make them less strong enough to be a woman, but it makes them less strong than a man that has his natural levels of testosterone pumping through him, which is why Fallon Fox couldn't have went and fought Henry Cejudo or some shit. It's because Henry Cejudo would have beat the dog shit out of yo when he had his regular amount of testosterone, and would definitely beat the dog shit out of yo with his lower level of testosterone because he on whatever hormones he taking to make his change and whatnot. It made it even worse. So it do make him less strong, but not to the level that it makes it fair for another woman that's competing because of what your body naturally produces. So I believe Trey probably summed it up the best way, yo. Trey said, you should fight against the state that you are currently in. And I think that would be the most interesting of fights, where I don't think we need 4 leagues. We need 3. We need born a male fighting as a male. We need born a female fighting as a female. And then we can have the mixed gender. For everybody that want those mixed gender fights, you get to watch them, except it's kind of like crisscross. So if a girl decided she wanted to be a dude and the dude decided he wanted to be a girl, put them together. That's what I'm talking about. Let's make a business out of this thing.
Yo, it's wild, yo.
Yo, I'm just saying, bro. That is the perfect mix.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm lying.
Yo, I don't mean no harm or no disrespect, yo, but I'm not trying to come up with any more reasons to make it acceptable or may have any better understanding of the things that happen, yo. Like I
don't want to have no understanding. God damn.
Like yo, like I could, because bro, like I'm at a point right now where I just want the truth to be told to my children. You feel me? And everybody else is just, you are who you are. Like, you ain't gotta explain shit to me. If you gay, you gay. If you was born a female and you feel me, you want to be a man now, cool. If you was born a man and you want to be a female, cool. But I don't give a fuck. It don't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, but if they gotta fight and they still want to live out their dreams as people may want to do, and they want to be fighters in whatever gender they decided to be, then we should have a league for them, nigga. I'm just saying, make the gray area fighting league, and then we can get it all popping.
Hey, yo, the alphabet fighting league, yo.
Yo,
gray area, hey yo,
the gray area fighting league. Whoever's decide they want to be in the gray area, get to fight over there, and then yo, it will be some fire fight, yo. You can't tell me that's not entertainment.
Yeah, I'm just not looking for reasons to watch it.
Somebody call Jake Paul, man. We can get this shit popped.
I'm not intrigued by it enough to want to think about that, bro.
Yo, I feel like that as a woman, Amanda Nunes beat the dog shit out of a lot of niggas. So I would just imagine what it would be like her deciding to become a man, and then
fighting
somebody that decided to become a woman fighting Amanda Nunes. I just want to see, you know what I mean? Sometimes maybe I got a little Mike Vick in me, yo. Sometimes I just want to see the fight, yo.
Yo is sick.
Sometimes I don't give a fuck what it is. I just want to see the fight, yo. Can't I just see the fight?
Who knows, bro? But if you want a man, you might be getting it sooner than you think.
Bruh, I'm just saying, like, I don't want to see them compete against like natural women. I think that's unfair as a person with a daughter. I feel as though there should be no point where my daughter decided to do female high school wrestling, and you know what I mean, bro is across the ring from her. Like, that's not acceptable. I'm gonna hop in. I'm coming with the chair. Like,
nigga, if you got a couple on, nigga, this is the wrong division. Fuck out of here.
Exactly, yo. Like, come on, bro. Like, I couldn't imagine like my daughter wanting to wrestle and then something like anything physical. I wouldn't even want her to be playing basketball against dude, yo. Like,
male, female, female, male, male, female.
And them last two could had their own little group where they could play against each other, and it could be fire, yo.
I'm with you, Liv.
Yo, I'm trying to make it profitable, and you know what I mean, for people to feel as though that their needs are being acknowledged by the rest of the community. So,
hey, bro, I'm just not hear niggas say to me, yo, is y'all trying to watch the fight this weekend? And that's the fight that niggas is talking about. And niggas is trying to convince each other why it's okay to watch this fight. I just don't understand where this is happening at, bro. Because I feel like...
Why wouldn't it be okay?
I feel as though if two combatants, mutual combat law is like a thing in like actual law. Like, if two combatants decide they can fight each other, then who am I to get in the way?
They agree.
And,
they agree.
No, hold on. Let me ask you this question. All right, so the Olympics, right? The men 400 the men's 400, then the women's 400, and then we do the transgender men 400 relay. Are you going to watch that on the Olympics?
See, you can't do it. You can't do the transgender men 400 relay. You got to do the transgender everybody 400.
Yeah, relay. I'm just asking
you. In which it becomes
for the next two, the transgender male and then the transgender female. Is that something that you
can be
like, I'm not looking to fuck no athletes, so it's not really that big of a deal to me. I'm just saying.
I say that, bro. We ain't say that.
What I'm saying is, I don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, if they competing at a sport. Like, but I don't want you competing against my daughter.
Even if you don't want to watch it, Dev, it's a world full of people that will.
Exactly.
And that, yeah.
And I'm sounding like Donald Sterling over this bitch. Like,
we're talking about, we're having a conversation amongst ourselves though, bro. I honestly don't feel like I personally will want to watch that, bro. You can't sit here and tell me that if it was I just wouldn't, bro. I just
all right. So would you watch? Hold on. So would you watch if they was to have actual mixed gender MMA where like Henry Cejudo and Amanda Nunes can have their fight? Would you watch that?
I don't think so, bro. I don't think I would have no interest in that. You want to know why?
As long as you keep it even on both sides, I feel.
Yo, this is just honesty, bro. It's already enough. Like, it's already enough, bro, having to explain shit, bro. I don't think you get that, bro. Like, my children are at an age where it's though, if I'm, my nigga, I like, just taking it to a TV series, my nigga. Like, it was the Raising Kanan shit, I think, when I first started watching it, bro. I asked my girl, I was like, yo, is it anything? Because I seen some people say some gay happening on there. You feel me? And I asked my girl, I'm like, is there anything happening? You feel me? What not was it Raising Kanan?
I don't remember anything gay happening on Raising Kanan, but I'm pretty sure it probably did. Oh, she said that your father was gay.
No, I apologize. What's the last shit that 50 dropped? Not Raising Kanan. It was the one after that.
You talking about Power Book 2 or whatever.
Remember the shit with the brothers? The shit with the one brother. That was
I got it.
All right, so I asked my girl before I even watched that shit, bro. I asked her, she was like, no, because she know how I am, yo. It would have completely made me not want to watch that shit, bro. Like, I don't want to watch that, bro. I don't want to be watching something and my son walking and I have to explain to him what this is. I'd rather just tell him in a different sense. Like, my mother or father didn't tell me what a transgender person was, bro.
How'd you find out?
You know how I was watching Holiday Heart, my nigga. I was watching Holiday Heart. And that's
my nigga said, a Ving Rhames movie. Let me go check this out.
Not Holiday Heart, though.
Yo. Bruh, all I'm saying is that we can't treat people like it's not a place for them in society. Clearly. And if we gotta make a place for them in society, then
make it fair.
Make it even. So mixed gender, transgender, whatever the fuck, for what they need.
Is making it even and making it fair the same thing?
What you say?
Is making it even and making it fair the same thing?
Even and fair is not the same thing, because fair is equitable. And all right, so no, I'm not trying to say make it even and make it fair. I'm saying make some room.
So
I said, I was sounding like Donald Sterling because I'm just saying, like, I don't want you to. You can post them on Instagram. You can party with them. Just don't bring them to the games. That's all I'm saying. Just don't bring them to the game.
I got you, yo.
Like, you can do whatever you want, Joe. Just, you know what I mean? I just don't want to walk out and see my daughter against.
I feel you, Lee.
You know what I mean? That's all.
I ain't saying y'all can't compete. Just compete against your own kind.
Yeah,
exactly. And that sounds racist a little bit, because if I was to try to make it like, if I was to flip it to like some NBA white man to black man stuff, was like, yeah, keep that Julius Erving bullshit and the ABA. But it's like,
that's what I was going to ask, yo. Would you consider the Olympic basketball situation to be fair or even?
What you mean?
I'm just asking. Is it fair? Would you consider it to be fair? Or would
when you say Olympic basketball, is Olympic basketball fair?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fair as fuck. We only did what they decided to do. Because remember, if you remember at times, so you might be too young to remember this, but before the Dream Team, there was a time where the people who competed in the Olympics for the United States was basically college players going into the NBA, not NBA players yet. And the rest of the country started throwing professional players into it. So we was like, oh, that's what y'all want to do? Okay, then. And then we did. So that's when it became like, all right, so United States just kicking everybody's ass. So, yeah, it's fair. I mean, shit happened that way. But we got ran out a couple times. We had them times where we didn't particularly do well and we had to get it together. So, yeah, that shit fair. I don't say it's not fair when we don't win the motherfucking, what's that shit called when they be scraping the ice to let the puck slide?
Oh, the ice Quidditch.
Yeah, whatever that shit is. I don't say it's not fair when we don't never get gold in that shit, so they can't say it's not fair when they don't never get gold in basketball.
Heard.
That's all I'm saying now. When it come to these motherfuckers, the other thing, you know what I'm saying? That is what it is. Like, imagine LeBron. Just imagine if LeBron just decided, you know what, yo, Savannah's not doing it for me.
Oh, man.
I want to make a change in my life.
Yo got about
LeBron could play in the WNBA until he was 75.
Right.
LeBron could play in the WNBA till he was 97 years old. Like, nah, yo. You can't. When we get to the Juwan Man point, it's going to be crazy. That nigga got second most points. We were supposed to bring this up, but we ended up not having the background for it, and we down a man right now and shit. But second most points in NBA history. Passing the worst human being in the history of Earth. Is he not worse? It's like Karl Malone is like second to like Hitler on worst human beings list.
Interesting. Interesting. What makes him a worse? Oh, never mind.
Karl Malone, yo. Karl Malone is a terrible human. You know how bad you gotta be to be that good at basketball and black people still don't like you?
Hey, yo, I ain't saying you wrong. What I'm saying is this, you feel me? Like, Hitler was like trying to take over a country. You know what I'm saying? Karl Malone doesn't acknowledge his kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, that might be.
Yo. But even Hitler acknowledged family. Like, even Hitler.
What I'm saying is, Karl Malone might be a little bit over Hitler. Because the personal aspect of it is.
Karl Malone like, even Hitler acknowledged family. Like, that shit crazy, yo. Like, Karl Malone it's a rejoicing that you get pushed down in the list of stats and history. Like, we don't want you to be that high. We need even more people to pass Karl Malone so that Karl Malone can become a figure of the past that no one thinks of anymore.
Well, I'll tell you one thing.
Question about, who do y'all think becomes the third leading scorer? Does anybody catch Karl Malone?
I don't know the numbers.
Yo, it's hard.
I don't know who close.
It's hard. It's like the next active player got hella less points than LeBron, yo. Like, hella less points than LeBron. It's going to be hard for anybody to catch him. We just need it to happen. Like, hopefully, niggas like Trae Young, after years and years of consistent balling in 30-point damn near seasons, can, you know what I mean, do that shit consistently like LeBron did. But
it'll never be nobody that plays in Cleveland.
Nah, Darius Garland don't score enough. He passed the ball. All I know is Cleveland going to the playoffs this year. Not the play-ins, neither. The playoffs.
Heard that bullshit.
With no LeBron. So what niggas saying that? And we fighting through all these injuries. We ain't even got our second best player. Ain't even playing and we still going to the playoffs.
He's quiet, Lou.
Quiet, say.
Niggas quiet.
Just saying.
Nigga better hope they put on some mixed gender basketball because watching the Wizards ain't gonna cut it.
Oh shit. Devs, how are the Wizards doing? How's that Porzingis thing working out for you?
Hey, yo, we was winning when I last checked. Yo, hold on, I'm looking at these numbers real quick as far as the score and shit because I'm curious the wonder if you think James Harden got another 10 years left or no?
No, but I can tell you a crazy stat.
Might have another 10 teams left, though.
James Harden can hit 800 threes in a row and still wouldn't be as an efficient three-point shooter as Steph Curry is.
Hey, yo, that's cool, yo. We just talking about all-time leading scorer, yo. Steph Curry not even on his top 50 list. James Harden is sitting there, I think, 29. I'm
that
sorry.
Nigga barely in the top 50. You said that shit like that nigga was about to be close.
And
I definitely thought you was like in the top 10 or something.
You know what I'm saying? That nigga.
He in the top 100.
Carmelo is the closest person behind LeBron on active players, and he got 28,000.
Why y'all be
Kevin
sticking
Durant.
y'all food in the camera?
Huh?
So why they be sticking their food in the camera?
I don't know. Kevin Durant got 25 grand. So Kevin Durant could, if Kevin Durant stayed career for a very long time, possibly catch LeBron, maybe. Not LeBron, Karl Malone, maybe. Ain't nobody catching LeBron.
Shout out to LeBron. That make him one of the best scorers of all time.
And that's the crazy part, because nobody think I'm like that, but absolutely.
Yo, he's definitely a GOAT. Yeah.
I don't know about the GOAT quite yet, but
Yo, he's the yo.
He gonna break that record. You feel me? He not gonna have the championship that Jordan got, but he definitely is better than Jordan. Yo. Niggas is tripping, yo. We had this conversation all the time. I always say I think LeBron better than Jordan.
I don't
You
think
said LeBron better than who?
I think Jordan was asked of different things. If Jordan playing in this league, he'd do more.
Yo, y'all got a loop going on. Somebody got to mute up.
Jordan in this league, he fucks shit up. Even as a 38-year-old man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think LeBron being better than Jordan is blasphemous to me.
Yeah.
I mean, in all honesty, if Giannis stay in the league long enough, he could pass Karl Malone. But it's about people body styles and types of like scores. Like the reason why I brought up Trae Young earlier is because Trae Young ain't super athletic, taking a lot of beating type score, but he's still effectively getting off these high scoring ass games. Like you would honestly think a lot more players would be closer, but it's not. Niggas ain't close at all.
I don't like the fact that it's gotta be like, is LeBron better than Jordan? I just feel like they just in such different spaces of playing basketball that niggas just respect each of them for what they contributed to that time playing. You ain't playing together, bro. You feel me? So it's hard for me to determine who's really, you know what I mean? It's about what you value, you know what I'm saying? And niggas growing up on Jordan going to value things about Jordan that niggas growing up on LeBron are not going to be able to value, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, fuck who's better between the two. You feel me? Like, I was like...
Niggas always going to wonder, though.
But the question is this, though.
I feel what you're saying 100%, but it's just imagination. Niggas always gonna wonder.
We kind of know, but we just don't want to. We don't want to admit it because if it comes down to skill for skill, who's a better basketball player? We would say LeBron James, but when we ask who's a better winner, we're going to say Michael Jordan. And when it comes down to it, that's kind of all that matters.
Skill for skill.
Skill for skill, LeBron's probably better. LeBron does more things. He has a bigger, toolbox. Like, if LeBron wanted to, LeBron could go average 15 rebounds. Like, he really just, skill for skill, probably is a better player from what we observed. But Michael Jordan is the greatest winner of all time. So, and if the idea is to get a ring, then how can we say that LeBron is better? That's the conundrum in that argument, for real, when it comes down to the real debate behind that shit. Like, LeBron ain't no great shooter, but he shoot from three, I think, just as well as Michael Jordan did, if not a little bit better.
LeBron can shoot now.
He scored more points.
I don't give a fuck how you describe it. He can shoot.
And how much we have to have questions about how much does longevity factor into your equation of what better means.
Yeah, because LeBron numbers is definitely going to be higher than everybody's. He played since high school for longer than
That nigga been playing for fucking 20 years.
It's like
Karl Malone's numbers was better than Michael Jordan's, and he played at the same time, but nobody says that he's a better basketball player.
Dang. Yeah.
Just saying.
But I don't know. Like the argument Michael Jordan and Michael Jordan and LeBron James, bro. Like I just still feel like they just was asked to do different things. If you would have asked Michael Jordan to do everything, like I think he'd have did it. Like that's what they've been asking LeBron to do since his career started. Do everything.
Yeah, but LeBron also 6'9" and Michael Jordan was 6'6". And LeBron is built way different than Michael Jordan for that doing everything style of things than Michael Jordan's
Michael Jordan, then he wasn't injury prone.
He wasn't injury prone, but at the same time, you asking a nigga that's like 6'6" to overcome, like, of course he could jump out the gym and shit. It's Michael Jordan, but you asking him to do that shit all the time and overcome 6 inches of height to grab a rebound over a nigga.
What make Michael Jordan is the same thing that make Muhammad Ali. Like, they both kind of got gypped out of their prime. Like, Michael Jordan was dunking on shit and he was a different player. He missed 2 years. He came back, was a different player. But he still was just as inefficient of a player as the other one. He was efficient at 40. You know what I'm saying? Same with Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, they kind of like he was one fighter before they try to draft him. He was another fighter after.
Can I say my blasphemous Michael Jordan take? Seeing that Dev already said LeBron was better, can I say my blasphemous Michael Jordan take?
What?
Ain't nobody gypped Michael Jordan out his prime. Nobody told that nigga to be gambling and getting his daddy killed. That was Michael Jordan's fault.
Oh,
yo, make sure you watch that 40 bars and fucking QB Diamond battle, bro. Just watch it.
Stop me when I lie. Don't just look at me shocked, nigga. Stop me when I lie.
I mean, I definitely don't agree with you saying Michael Jordan got gypped. I mean, I say he made his own choice. You feel me? Now the Deathsleep went into it, but I definitely think he got gypped.
But if you look back at what happened, nothing. I'm sorry for looking at the shit that they don't talk about that they put in front of us. My bad, Joe. I apologize.
And it's like, yo, Michael Jordan won 3 rings. He went and played baseball.
He was still staring at the screen. It's fucking me up.
You feel me? You talking about LeBron?
Stereo. I don't know if this nigga paused. This nigga's literally just like, yo, you didn't say that, but they put it in front of us, yo. Stop looking at me like that, yo. They put it right in front of us, yo. I'm sorry.
Hey, yo, that was low as a bitch. That was crazy.
Is that not what happened?
Hey, yo. Yeah, yo, but you don't say that like that. That was like crazy. You crazy as a bitch, my man.
Hey, Lou.
Michael Jordan's decisions is what made Michael Jordan Michael Jordan.
Yeah, yo. Oh, yeah.
All I'm saying is LeBron didn't take 2 years off and go play no other sport. Fuck that.
Because LeBron's decisions is what made LeBron LeBron.
I was trying to play wide receiver for a little while for real when the lockout was playing wide receiver.
Yeah. It sounded good.
Yo was a tight end at best. And even with that, tight ends got a block. So, like, I don't think LeBron no whore, but I don't think LeBron a blocking type of nigga. LeBron don't strike the nigga that's going to be
type of nigga. First down celebration type of nigga.
Yeah, like he got a personality of a wide receiver. I don't think he got the speed of a wide receiver in his post 30 years.
Why'd you leave?
Oh, I don't know.
Hey Lee, what time you gotta leave?
Yeah, really, she sent me something. Well, my plans got pushed back by like 20 minutes, so I don't really gotta leave till like 10, 11, 20, probably.
Amen.
Hey, yo, I just want to say one thing before I get up out of here, yo. This nigga right here that I got on my background, yo. This nigga is so fucking nice, yo. Whatever the Wizards gotta do to get this nigga right here. Yo, this nigga Kevin Durant meets Kawhi Leonard.
If that nigga is nice,
is that Pablo Banchero?
Yes, it is, Lee.
And not we don't want him to go to Washington if he's nice, yo. We want him to have a career, not ruin it.
You said what?
No.
You gotta lose. Somebody mute up.
You want him to have a career, not lose it.
Stop it, yo. We need to do whatever we can do in our power to draft this man right here, yo. He is
and
nice.
Have him for the first how many years so he can go somewhere else and be great. Who the best nigga the Wizards ever drafted and he was good for them?
Wes Unseld.
Yo, upstairs. Hell no. Chris Webber.
It gotta be Wes Unseld or Chris Webber.
Chris Webber did not stay.
No, you said drafted?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm saying what homegrown talent do the Wizards have? Who did they draft and they had a successful career in Washington?
Wes
Unseld.
Yo, John Wall, Bradley Bill. I mean,
nah.
Bradley Bill.
Yo, nigga, he got his here. Asian Zero.
Y'all in the same room. Somebody mute up.
So you don't got to control to mute all the mics?
No, I don't. I wish I did.
Man, that's crazy.
But yeah, yo. It gotta be Bradley Bill not staying.
You think it's a sign and trade or you just leave?
Might be a sign and trade to show y'all a little bit of love because y'all showed him some love, but he might just leave.
Show him some love, nigga. We the one that got offer him the most money. So if he signed a max with us and signing a max with somebody else is the difference between like 70, 80 million.
Yeah, but it's also a difference.
Take
Y'all keep saying that 70, 80 million thing, but y'all got to mention the year difference too. So depending upon the cap space or the cap situation going into that time, you may not know whether to be advantageous for you to miss out on that money because you may make it up in the new contract.
Or you may not even have a career by the time your contract is up. You might be done and fried and washed up in this contract that you signed. Like, you never know.
I mean, with the advances of technology today and players playing into their 40s, I mean, you can bet on yourself maybe.
How many jerseys do the Wizards have hanging in the rack?
West on sale.
The last time I checked, it was 36.
36 numbers?
I don't know who them niggas is.
I know one of them.
What? Juwan Howard? That's it.
Hey, yo, turn on 2K right now, yo. Go to the roster. You was lying, yo. It's hella niggas that's nice.
All right, hold on. Let me go down y'all list real quick before we.
Marcel, Antoine Jameson, Karan Button, Rod Strickland. Rod Strickland. Gilbert Arenas, Chris Webber. He not known for them.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Rod Strickland.
You say Rod Strickland?
Yeah.
Who said Rod Strickland like that?
All right, so on the list of the greatest Wizards, somebody echoing back. But on the list of the greatest Wizards is Alvin Hayes, Wes Unseld, Gus Johnson, John Wall, Gilbert Arenas, Bradley Beal, Michael Jeffrey Jordan, Earl Monroe, Anton Jameson, Brendan Haywood. It's getting thin, everybody. Bob Davis, Juwan Howard.
Brendan Haywood is on your list?
He said Brendan Haywood.
Karan Butler.
Yo definitely said Brendan Haywood.
Richard Hamilton.
I'm saying. All them niggas you naming had better careers when they left.
Bernard King. He was a Knick.
Yeah. All them niggas got to the Wizards.
Jerry Stackhouse, George Marathon, Larry.
Oh, they recycling niggas. They got all washed up years or primitive. Yo, it's ridiculous, yo. It's ridiculous, yo.
All right, so
what's that young man's name again, Lou? I want to pray for him tonight. No, this young man, number 5 on Duke. What's his name?
Oh, Pablo Banchero.
I want to pray for him tonight.
Yo, you petty. Yo, petty. Yo, Trey, I don't know if you got team so much in this show, but really nice.
Nah, I don't really keep up with college basketball. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Oh, I ain't watched college basketball all year, so I ain't even turned to watch that.
I'm not even a big basketball guy. You feel me? I'm like a playoff guy. When shit really count, I watch the entertainment aspect of it.
I forgot about the new bowl.
Okay. Is Muzzy Bowles not on the list?
Kwame Brown.
Is Muzzy Bowles not on the list?
Oh, Greatest Wizards? Oh, yeah, he is down here. Muzzy Bowles.
Yeah, Muzzy definitely on there.
Nick Young. Swaggy P.
He wasn't even Swaggy P yet. He didn't even have a nickname till he left. He got a swag when he rolled the fuck out. That's what happened with him. This is ridiculous.
Brandon Jennings.
Nah, bro.
You could be a wizard with the tongue like Eton.
Okay. He on that greatest list?
Yo, I'm far down the list now, yo.
How many people on that greatest list are in the top 100 of all time? Any of them? No, tell me Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
West Unseld.
2. Well, 1. We ain't counting Michael Jordan. They got 1 player.
Hey, I'm not.
Hey, yo, the Lakers got more niggas in the top 100 than the Wizards have on the list at all. Their list is actually individual to them only and does not count in any other NBA conversation.
That was pretty hard, Shrek.
I'm sorry.
The Lakers got more people in the top 100.
Yo, y'all echoing crazy. I can't hear nothing you saying.
My phone sound crazy.
Y'all was echoing.
I'm upstairs.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Where's that echo coming from?
I don't hear it no more.
I'm upstairs.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Man, oh man, this has been a pretty interesting episode.
Hell yeah. Through with the more knowledge.
Yeah, man. Shout out to bro. Look, and listen, he texted me like, yo, check the comments.
Oh,
I'm like, hey, yo, bro, we can't even see the fucking comments, you know what I'm saying? Yo said, send me the password.
My bad. I'll come back up.
I don't want to do this again. Dan, cheating, you don't got no laptop. Nah, I ain't talking about that later. Because if you got a laptop, if y'all gonna be in the same room, y'all can just put the camera on and run the Zoom through the laptop so y'all can be on the same screen and shit.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking about that. I think that might be you echoing, Trey.
Me? Who the fuck I'm echoing with?
Nah, I can hear my echo come back. Which means if they not in the same room, it's probably coming from your playback of, you know what I'm saying? Like your speakers leaking through your mic.
Right.
Yeah, nah.
Hey, yo, it's still echoing.
Well, I believe this has been.
Chill about my man Rich. Pull him up in the black side. My man Alpha. But only I know that.
Any more topics before we get up out of here?
Hey yo, how was the show, yo?
It was good. It was cool. I learned a lot. Being there watching the niggas roll out, y'all did a great job.
Oh, do you feel like you can only learn stuff from people that rap as good as you or better?
No. I felt like I was the best rapper.
I mean, most rappers feel like that when they're in the room with rappers.
I feel like I'm the best rapper with all the rappers.
Hey, yo, I don't be giving a fuck about that shit, yo.
I mean, it ain't like I was a person. If we basketball, I don't want to be the second basketball player. Even if I feel like you're the best basketball player, that's why I feel like I'm the
Word.
Yeah. I definitely can't hear what this nigga said.
Me neither.
On that note, this has been. The motherfucking Fade City Podcast.
Yeah.
I'm audio by Austin.
Spirit fingers.
Jeff dead.
She me out, bro.
Motherfucking holiday.
And we out.
Bitch, run me my fade.
Run me my fade.
Run this fade.
Dog, catch the fade, or I'll rush you on sight, dog.
If that nigga know how to do tent fades. That nigga fade clean as shit.
He told him if he want to go catch that fade.
Who want to fucking fade in this bitch?
He said, catch my fade.
Come run your fade, nigga.
You can drop off your kid and run my fade. Today I got time, cuz.
Let's run this bitch.